Ahoy, nerds, and welcome to session 32 of the Sea of Souls. Thank you for joining us.
32.
We are glad to have you with us once more. If you're joining us live on Twitch, and if you're live with us on Twitch, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us. I think we've got a fun game, and when we get chat going, we can have some pretty entertaining times. And of course, if you join our Patreon, which you should do, then you can get the chance to actually impact our game live while it's happening. So that's a really cool way to support us and to gain a little bit of a cool feature that lets you actually become a part of the game, which I think is cool. I'm just saying, I think it's pretty awesome. You know, I mean, everybody should do that. All patrons should do that.
You can literally control if we live or die.
I
don't know if it goes that far. Probably not, but it's a good tagline.
A patron just types in chat TPK. Oh crap, guys! I guess.
Well,
they called it. No,
they
but
paid for that privilege.
The power is in your hands.
It is a way to support us, which would be awesome. And of course, you can join us on our Discord as well, and you can find all those links per usual at our link tree, linktr.ee/elderbrain, which is over there. Am I pointing the right way?
That way. Yeah, you've got it.
I'm pointing the right way. Yeah,
you are.
Up
You
there
are.
in the you can find the link tree. But you will find a link to all of our socials, where you can catch our VODs, our audio versions of our live streams, and our socials and everything as well. So do check that out. Hang out with us. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Later on this month, we are going to be doing a special monster creation episode for a monster march. So we're gonna hash out a monster, and if you join us on that stream and are in chat with us, then you will be able to participate in that as well. And so together as a little Sea of Souls community, we can create a monster, and then I don't know, we might fight it just for kicks and see how that works out. So that's something to look forward to. Likely March break. We'll have official details on that soon as to what date that's going to be, but that's coming up in the month of March, so look forward to that. And that's I think that's all we got. Nothing else in the brain box for the moment. So with that, let's weigh anchor, mateys.
Whispers in the window are angry waves. Way ho, the sea of souls. Down to the mists as the ocean slaves. Way ho, the sea of souls. Hey ho, the sea of souls. Way ho, the sea of souls. Hoist the sails round the eddies and shoals. Hey ho, it's the sea of souls. Oh, way ho, the sea of souls. Way ho, the sea of souls. Hoist the sails round the eddies and shoals. Hey ho, it's the sea of souls. Hey ho, it's the sea of souls. Sea of souls.
All right, welcome. Recapping our previous session, after our four adventurers had left the strange ruins on this island home to the Ivory Spire, and having a little bit of a debrief, a little bit disjointed as far as how much information you wanted to tell the Spire, but nonetheless, some trust was perhaps earned and given, with Dinar giving a bit of a recap of what was encountered in the dark depths of the void that was accessed through this gate that you went through. On your way back to Ebonport, you were ambushed on the forest road by unknown assailants who raised a crop of undead as well to assault you, coming up out of the ground, bones that were seemingly there for a long time. And the spot for the ambush seemed to be particularly chosen for that reason. All but one were slain, the one that got away. But the poison enchanted piston, nonetheless, that Talon seems to have had a keen for. You fought off the rest, the one got away. And the question now remains of who ambushed you and why, and what awaits you in the port. There's only one way to find out. So, gentlemen, we pick up as you are on the road with the fallen tree in front of you, slain bodies of both living and dead, assailants around you, and many questions hanging in the air. Give it
I
to
remember,
you.
did we check any of the bodies?
Like loot them? Yes.
You did.
Yeah, we were pretty thorough about that.
And we didn't find anything in terms of like a written order or anything on the living
We didn't.
people.
We didn't find anything substantial, from what I understand.
Correct.
As far as I'm aware, they were smart and didn't keep entire journals on their body detailing their every move and who they work for and what their plan is.
Poison pistol
Such and
guy
such
probably
has hired
did.
us to, such and such has hired us to kill so and so.
We take one of the bandit
goals.
shirts off, and there's just he's got like a bunch of memento tattoos. He like kill Talon.
It's like The Last of Us 2, where they just left behind a map with their base circled on it, in case in case they forget where it is.
Well, at any rate, after all that excitement, Torque would not want to be out in the open for any longer than necessary. So,
Well, are we in the open? We were on the road.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're on our way back to the Spire. I think Torque would want to like encourage everyone to continue on that before we draw any more unwanted attention.
I mean, yeah, I don't think we stop at all. I think we keep going, and maybe keep a closer eye out. Flick, get up on Torque's shells. You can get a higher view and make sure that nothing's coming after us. Make sure you're looking at the ground for zombies and the sky for assassins at the same time.
Of course.
What about sky zombies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this fair. I wouldn't put that past Craig. Also, make sure there are no sky zombies or tree zombies or grass zombies or dirt. Well, dirt
Stop
zombies.
giving the DM ideas.
Sky
Stop giving him ideas.
zombies.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Sky
Hey.
Zombies were all his.
Listen, you're talking to the guy who once threw flying basilisks at a party. Okay.
Oh my
Lying.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Basilisk.
So, on to the Spire then.
I'll just start rolling my new character now.
Why do
So
we
you guys
have to
were on
walk
your
to
way.
the wizard tower?
You were on your way to the port, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to Ebonport
Yeah, because
Yes.
Kamari
because
wasn't
I
gonna let us
assume
in.
there's a teleportation circle or something that can take us to the actual Ivory Spire.
Which you do not have access to.
We don't
No,
have
but
access
we
to-
do
we
have
do-
someone who would potentially be bringing in someone to talk to us from the circle. That's how I was. That's how I thought.
And we do,
Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that was the plan.
We do know that there's a circle, right? That's how Kamari got to us.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a teleportation
that's what I mean.
circle just outside the gates of the port, just outside
I
the
assume.
wall.
I assume we go there and then she'll go through and then come back with like her whoever and then.
Yeah.
Maybe if we're lucky, we get to go there.
Or she'll just
We'll
send a
see.
message to somebody and then they'll come through.
True. Yeah. For magic.
But yes, let's unless you guys have anything else you want to be looking at, let's head back.
I mean, I always enjoy the scenic route, but when we're being tailed by assassins, perhaps speed would be the better option.
Yeah, Kamari, is there perhaps a more direct route back to the port?
Well, the most direct route is to fly in straight line, which is easy for me, but obviously for yourselves, it's well, I don't know. I don't see wings on you. I don't know if you can fly or not.
Is
Aaron,
there,
before you ask, no, I can't fly yet.
I can.
Of course you
Did
can.
you say yet?
Yes, of course yet. I'm a wizard.
Dinar will be able to do anything and everything at some point.
Well, I am
Nice
a wizard
time.
too, but I do not. I mean, my wings are what make me fly, not
Well, yes.
my magic. Not all wizards learn every spell. There's too many.
Hear that, Flick? That's a challenge.
Well,
Yeah.
all I
No,
know is
I've
that
got 7.
have
It was
legs.
mean, the road is still pretty much the most direct way to get there otherwise.
I mean,
Well,
Red
you have
Redtail
wings,
could carry
we
me
have legs.
or Flick, not Torque, probably not Dinar. So
Torque is just still walking. Like everyone else is stopping to talk. He's just continuing down the path.
it's okay. We'll catch up. You're slow.
I believe your friend Torque has the right idea. I'm going to follow with him.
Yeah, we'll follow suit.
I think remaining under the cover of the trees for the time being would actually be beneficial for us. I'm not sure I want to fly out into the open. That one individual had a gun similar to yours, Tailend.
Yeah.
You know him.
What? Just because EO has a gun?
Go to the
Fair
gun
question.
club together. I don't know.
I haven't seen very many, I'm sorry.
Is that a thing? I was in a book club a while back.
It's been not all that very common,
we'd-
I've only seen a few.
We'd all go to the Priory's library and beat each other with books.
Yeah, that sounds more like your speed.
No,
I'm going to catch up with Torque.
book clubbing.
I got it.
Then I will just keep walking.
I got it.
Kamari's response was my response.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go now.
Moving on.
Hey, what's over there? I need to go find out. All right.
Everyone's a critic.
So you just following down the road then, making your way?
We're gonna be. So, would you allow? So, okay, I guess. Are we following travel rules? So, like, if we want to be very observant, we're gonna want to move at a slower speed.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're moving at standard speed, you're not gonna have any penalties or anything like that. If you're
or benefits.
Exactly. If you move super fast, obviously you're gonna have disadvantages to stealth and perception, but if you're taking your extra time.
So then do we
Obviously,
want to just book it and just move as fast as we can and take the risk, or do we want to continue at a normal pace? I don't really want to go slow, even if that does improve our perception, because we'll be able to see the attack coming, but it'll still happen. Whereas if we go to normal speed, we might be able to outpace it. But if we go fast and there is something up ahead, we're probably going to miss it.
Sorry, I need to make a note here. Meteor zombies. I like this, Darcy.
Chat, look what you're doing to us.
That's good.
Is that
Those
meteor
are
or
no.
meteor?
Those are
Meteor.
those are
That's
zombies
two
that are
two different
super chunky.
connotations. That's right. Meteor could just be
Craig's writing
means
both
they're-
down.
To be fair, yeah, it could be either one.
they're both at the same time.
I'll say I think I'm in favor. Jeez, sound like whatever. Speed. Words are very hard tonight.
Like fast, or just
I think we
kind
should
of
move fast.
keeping us really.
Yeah, not like. Well, I don't think we should bother being cautious. I think we should move quickly.
What are the odds they set up a second ambush? Like, seriously.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Torque, please explain to them why that is not smart.
Is Torque even within earshot of any of this?
Probably not. I think Torque has.
Torque, tell these two how stupid they are.
You're all idiots.
Yeah, you see. Come on, let's go.
That had nothing to do with the comment about the speed of our movement here.
So you are making haste.
Talon will have a huge grin because he finally got Torque to shout.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. All right, you
I'm rubbing off on him.
continue down the road, then making your way back towards Ebonport, and with the bit of a delay in the ambush, you got set back probably about an hour and a bit. So you're probably still looking at you were kind of more on the second half of the journey. So at this point, you're probably about 7 to 8 hours or so away from
Which is
town.
why the speed, I think, is important.
Yeah, Torque would agree.
So the question then is, it is sort of mid-afternoon at this point, getting into later afternoon. Are you wanting to stop overnight, or are you wanting to just go until you get there?
At most, I would say maybe a short rest, but like,
Yeah, I don't think we want to, especially since one of them got away. There's a very real chance that they're keeping an eye on us somehow.
Yeah.
Dinar, you don't have any way to either prevent us from being. Well, wait a minute. Isn't are we traveling with like a super powerful divination wizard?
Yes, I'm a diviner. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
about super powerful, but
Well, I mean, modesty doesn't suit you. Would you be able to perhaps either figure out if we are or prevent us from being magically tracked, since that is kind of the area of divination as far as I understand?
well, I could perhaps attempt to scry on the individual who.
That was good. Actually, that was gonna be my other idea. You got a decent look at him, right?
See if. Oh yes, he shot at me.
Yeah.
That's actually a
How
pretty
much
good
time would
idea.
that take?
Well, I will have to probably take about 10 minutes or so, I believe.
Okay.
Let's
Do we
stop,
want-
set up a fire. We'll take a short rest. We'll let Kamari.
Do we want to do that now, or do we want to just go until like we need to stop because we're all exhausted, we're all like tired? Actually, sorry, is it like dark yet, or is it getting dark?
No. It's like mid-afternoon.
Yeah, why don't we just keep going? I would say we set
Yeah.
camp up before it gets dark,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be having like a big beacon of fire in the night where it's easier to surprise us. But I think we keep going. Chances are, if they have a second ambush, I would assume that, I mean, and this is the way it happens back in the back alleys of the city. You don't attack people in broad daylight twice. You attack once, and if that goes badly, you wait till they're asleep the second time. That's
Anyone-
just good business.
You done that before?
Not me personally. As far as
Insight check. May I roll insight on that?
Yeah, go for it. I don't know.
Sure.
That is a 12 plus 1, 13. See if to roll deception or
You get the feeling that
persuasion.
he may not have done it himself, but he's definitely been a what's the word I'm looking, an accomplice.
an accessory.
An accessory to something.
Good to know. Good to know.
Not necessarily that, but he's probably done some things he's not proud of.
Okay. Good to know.
I do have.
Anyway.
I do have another option that might help us while we travel.
Let's hear
I
it.
can. Well, I can set up sort of a sentry, an invisible eye that will stay 30 feet behind us and to see if we are being followed. It lasts for an hour. I can recast it
I mean, yeah.
at least 2 times.
I certainly
sounds
wouldn't
pretty good.
say no to that.
That sounds fantastic. Yeah.
As long as you can keep doing those big explosion things you were doing earlier.
I have some.
Excellent. It's nice to have a
Give me one
wizard with
moment.
some firepower.
She kind of reaches like into a side pouch and pulls out what looks to be a little bit of like a crumpled up bat's wing with like fur, whatever. She just like blows onto it and kind of whispers something, and you watch as it kind of puffs and becomes a circle for a second, then it just disappears. And she kind of blinks her eyes a couple times.
Ah, yes. Okay. It is following us. It will look in every direction, and if there is anyone following us at all, then we will perhaps have a little bit of a heads up, a warning.
Well, how well does this thing see? Like, if they're invisible, will that still work?
It cannot see invisibility, but I have other ways of doing that.
Well, that's good to know.
I would prefer to save it until I need it, though. It is a rather high-level spell to cast.
If you say so.
Who knows what else we're going to see on this road? Might as well save it.
Well, I mean, we already went on this road the other way, so the exact same thing we saw on the way up, but in reverse.
I do not wish to entirely deplete myself of spells. That would not be wise.
Maybe we could keep walking while we have this conversation.
I'm assuming we are.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
story. that we're kind of it's a walk and talk kind of thing.
A walk and talk, yeah, classic New York style walk and talk.
I'm walking in.
It's a walk and talk montage, eh?
Perhaps we should. It's just like it's one of those things where you don't see any of our legs because it's all from the waist up, and our frames just kind of bobbing up and down, and the background is just kind of slowly moving and
the background just repeat. Yeah, the background just repeats like a Looney Tunes or cartoon. All right, so you travel on. You're probably at this point, I'd say, probably about like 5 or 6 hours away from sunset before it starts to really get dark.
So can we make it to port before that happens? Before dark?
If you are, you're about 8 hours out. At fast pace,
which would give us disadvantages of towards.
Which would give you all disadvantages, and I would require some Constitution.
Yeah, well, it's the beginning of force
saves
march
from you guys to see how exhausted you get. So it's kind of up to you if you want to.
Oh wait!
Oh yeah, you're a Marine.
I am. I can move. You can move twice the normal amount of time, up to 16 hours each day before being subject to the effects of forced march. Additionally,
well, that's
you can
great
automatically
for you.
Find a safe route to land. Well, that is good for me.
Yes. So Dinar will leave you all in the dust as you're all gasping and wheezing. He's just
Dinar can carry us all.
So I'll portage the team.
It's not that bad. Come on.
You could embiggen yourself and carry us all.
For an hour. An hour?
Hey, it's 1 hour. We're not making con saves.
let's do it this way. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm gonna take a group. Let's just everybody give me a. What should we call this? Give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check. We'll just.
Well, do
I
we
will
want
choose athletics?
Do we want to do the short rest? Like, is the forest march going to start while it's still daylight, or is it only going to apply when it gets dark?
It's either way. Like, if you take an hour now, then you're not going to get to the chances of you getting to town before dark.
Oh yeah. So do we want to just do the 10-minute thing? Just scry on that guy now, and then that'll help inform our decision.
Yeah, sure. Let's scry and then that'll decide.
Because the way I see it is like either we do it now just to get it over with, and then if we're like 3 levels of exhaustion in and we still have hours to go, we're like, okay, well, we know he's not a threat, we can rest, and if he is a threat, we're like, no, we gotta keep going.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Who would we be scrying on? Sorry.
The guy with the poison gun.
Got away.
Yes.
The individual with the gun who
we don't need his name to scry him, do we? We just need his face.
The more familiar you are, the better the chances. But if you have a visual description, which would be a firsthand, essentially, there's no negative modifiers. Who was it? One of you got a close up look. I think that was
Flick.
Me. I was chasing him down.
Flick.
Oh, Flick, you can change yourself to look like them, right?
Well, I'll just minor illusion a copy of his gun in my hand. First of all, it's like, this is the thing he was shooting at us with. Not very effectively, mind you.
Ooh, very nice.
And then this is his ugly mug.
Ugly indeed.
So the DC will decrease by 2.
Hey.
Having a likeness provided by Flick.
Very nice.
For dispel. And you don't have anything of his. It's firsthand. I wouldn't say that it's a familiarity. You don't know them well. So, yeah, it's just going to be a 2 off the modifier. That is all. All right. There we go. So she takes a moment and kind of just sits cross-legged on a stump nearby, and you watch as she pulls out an ornate-looking ball. It's a perfect sphere, and it's got little, almost like a little handle type thing, sort of etched into the bottom that she's able to hold it with. And she pulls it out and kind of starts to incant a spell over it, and her eyes kind of go back in her head, and she just takes a moment and pauses as she tries to bring forth the image of this individual. And
Oh,
well, that's good. That's the save modifier for the guy being scried.
oh,
He rolled a one.
okay.
I thought
Excellent.
It's them. It's no, the save is on them.
right.
The person
Right.
just scrying has to roll a save. So, she
We are not being followed. Does not appear that they are even on this island anymore. They have very quickly gone somewhere else. I see. Yes, those are wooden boards. There's the sound of creaking. I believe they are on a ship. One that is at sea. It is moving.
Is there a chance that they may have had a secret dock somewhere on the island?
Well,
I
we
do not
know
believe so.
we know that this individual had some magical powers. Perhaps he could teleport to the ship. That'd be annoying.
Yeah.
And a cool trick that we need to get.
They are inside, so it is quite dark. I'm unable to see much else around them. They do appear to be alone. Though I can hear some muttering voices in the background somewhere. So they're not alone on the ship, but they are alone. He is very angry. I will not repeat those words. Oh. Sailor's tongue.
Oh.
I'm guessing they're
Well,
not happy that we got away.
it would appear you are correct. They have retreated to elsewhere. I do believe we are safe from being tracked or followed.
Well, I always enjoy upsetting people who try to kill me.
Yes, it is pleasant.
All right, so what does that mean? We don't need to bust our asses to get to town, but
I would still recommend a modicum of haste, but perhaps not,
Yeah, I
running
think
until
I
we
think-
cannot breathe.
we risk some exhaustion, and then if it starts to get overwhelming, we can stop. Don't worry. I will ensure that we have great music to listen to for the entire duration.
Isn't the definition of great music subjective?
Nope.
It is very subjective, as you will soon find out.
I prefer birdsong.
Well,
That was a strange bird.
Yes. I believe
don't
it's a
think I,
bark bird.
How about the
Let's hope its bark is worse than its beak.
the dulcet tones of the Arctic tern? You are.
That's, yeah.
Fired. You are fired.
So, chat,
All
we will
right.
be hosting auditions to replace Tayland.
That's a layered joke right there.
I know.
Anyone out here is a copyright lawyer.
That's right.
Get us out of this snafu.
That's as far as he gets in the song before some weird divine force comes over him. He's like, oh, apparently I'm not allowed to sing that. All right. Well,
You are my.
A little black bar starts appearing over his mouth.
yeah.
Pixelated out. Whoops.
That's a cool trick,
Copyright
Tayland.
notice is just hanging above his head as he walks around. Like, what the heck is that? All right. So with decent amount of haste, you begin making your way back to Ebonport, fairly certain that you are not being followed. Kamari does keep her arcane eye up for the remainder of the hour, though, and she does cast it kind of once more as you're traveling, just to be sure.
Just be safe.
And as you're going, she sends it at 30 feet, kind of around her, like off to the sides and the back, just to kind of get make sure that there really isn't anybody following. She makes some idle comments about a few critters here and there that are keeping a keen eye, including a squirrel that looks rather delicious, but she refrains from chasing and sticks to the plot. And then the more that she starts to talk, you realize that she has a thing for small forest creatures. Finds them delectable.
Orc will stand protectively closer to Flake.
It's okay. I'm a beach creature, not a forest creature. I'm fine.
I also don't know where he's been, so we'll.
You don't want to know, sister.
Not
Trust me.
interested.
All right. So you approach the walls of Ebonport as the sun is well on its way down. The sky is it's one of those. It's a combination of sort of that deep blue with a few subtle tones of pink and orange as the sun sets on the horizon. And in the distance, though, where the sun is setting, you do see some dark clouds moving in, appearing to be of natural persuasion. These are much more just, your typical summer storm type thing that seems to be coming in the evening. And makes the sun set a little bit quicker as the pinks and the reds fade and are covered by cloud cover as the darker clouds start to move in. And you see off in the distance a couple little flashes here and there. No faces.
Just doesn't change of pace.
Normal storm clouds, not
just normal storm
not
clouds.
Sea of Souls clouds.
Correct.
As far as we can tell.
And as the sounds around you of the forest shift, as the nocturnal creatures begin to awake, you are greeted by shining lights from atop the parapets of the guard towers on the walls that seem to be kind of scanning out. And you see two guards up there holding what appear to be sort of magical bullseye lantern type. And upon seeing who you are and who's accompanying you, they just kind of keep the lights, not to harass you, but just to kind of light the way for you and as they watch and allow you to approach. And so it's less in your eyes and it's more just kind of like on your surroundings sort of thing. There's a couple torches that are set into the walls of the gate as well, which is closed. And as you approach the gates, there's the building off to the left, so this octagonal building that has the teleportation circle on the inside. And Kamari kind of stops at the entrance to that.
Well, the journey back was much more eventful than I anticipated, but we have a lot to ponder. Many questions, mysteries.
Our journeys are always eventful.
It seems so. I have a few people that I need to ask some questions of. I would like to come and find you in the morning. If you're willing to stay the night. One more night.
By all means, let us know what time we should awake and we will be sure to meet you there. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yeah, we'll hang around. Won't we, Taylor?
Oh yeah, I mean you're buying, right?
I will send you a
just
message.
found gold, so yeah.
Your supplies have been sent to the docks already as well. I would assume that they will be loaded forthwith if they have not already been so. So you are fully supplied for whatever journey awaits you next. And on that note, there may be some joint endeavors that we could partake on, aligning interests, but for now, I know I need my sleep, and I'm sure you need yours. I will message you and see you in the morning.
Does this
Sounds
mean you're
good.
not buying?
I'm sure I can buy.
I wasn't
Oh.
talking to you.
Oh, well. I'll
She
buy.
needs us to wait around. I mean, wouldn't hurt to.
Do you expect everybody to buy you your drinks, Talon?
No, I'm just asking. You look. You never know unless you ask.
Sometimes it's better not to ask.
I
Anyway.
mean, then you wouldn't learn anything.
Good evening, gentlemen. Sleep well?
And she
Every night.
gives a little bit of a nod and turns and walks into the building. And after a few moments, you can kind of hear there's a bit of a flash of light as the circle activates, and kind of a arcane glow that just kind of like an afterglow that lingers for a minute, which for Dinar is especially visible. You kind of just get that sense of like strong arcane magic that is just enacted, and it just lingers slightly.
One day, boys, one day.
Well, I gotta say, with all honesty, she's one hell of an odd bird, that one.
Odd, but I feel as though she can be trusted, which is more than we can say for most that we've met so far.
I'm not so sure. I think based on what we've seen, a lot of that is an act. Remember when I ruffled her feathers a little bit? She was a lot more. She's hard to read, so I don't know. But then again, Torque's judgments are usually pretty solid.
Are you sure that wasn't just you being abrasive as usual?
I'm not abrasive.
You could use your attitude to sand the deck of the ship.
At any rate,
Oh,
it's
man,
nice
that's
to
good.
have.
Oh God. Okay, I can't even. No, you win.
Yeah, you can't fight that one.
Let's
At
go
any
get a
rate,
drink.
it is good to have an ally in the Spire. I think we can all agree.
While it lasts, I agree. Yeah.
All right. So as you enter the port at night, it is significantly quieter than usual. And
Does it look any more damaged than it was before?
nope.
Okay.
Nope. No damage. Just quiet. And Darcy says she seems like a foul sort.
Oh,
Cheers to that. You're here. Not somebody you'd want to run afoul of. in the dark forest.
It's
So
quiet.
it is quiet. There are guards on duty. You can hear that ever-present magical music emanating out of the berth, and the arcane, which is the sort of more highfalutin inn, if you will, reserved for specific guests of the tower, seems to have some activity going on as well, where you can see some lights kind of coming out of the windows and such. And the storm is very slowly making its way in. Yeah, I can't do anything. I don't know. Those torches, they just kind of linger there. So they're just there. Yeah, deal with it.
Just
Roll
lets us
20
know
is-
where the light's coming from.
It is. Roll20 is working on their dynamic lighting, which is supposed to get much better. It's already improved so much since it started. So yeah, we'll keep getting there.
Just gotta believe in the system.
That's also me just like, I need to throw some light in here. Oh, here's a torch icon, which they've added. So there you go. The storm is closing in, and you do feel that sort of that dampness, and as well as that sort of that anticipation of like electricity in the air that always precedes a storm, where you can almost feel that charge, and the temperature drops ever so slightly as the pressure changes. So storm is imminent. The wind starts to pick up a little bit. But it smells natural. There's nothing No scent of decay necessarily. Just it has that sort of scent of an ocean storm, right? Where it's a little bit of salinity to it, but also that kind of that freshness as well.
It's not going to be raining black goo on us. Got it.
Doesn't look that way.
That is a plus.
Let's get into the berth and see if we can get a room for the night or 2 rooms for the night.
Hell yes.
We have 300 gold pieces, right? We splitting that 4 ways?
Sure. 3. Oh, geez, what am I going to buy? I'm already pretty decked out. Wonder if doing jobs for the ivory tower will let us like peruse their magical wares.
That was one of the promises.
Maybe we'll get a scroll of detect magic.
I have to detect magic. For anybody that's not smart at math like me, we all get 75 gold pieces.
Alrighty. That being said, some scrolls would be nice, and potions. Potions of water breathing would be good. Oh, actually, to be fair, we don't need those anymore, but potions of healing would be nice.
Yeah, I could give
That
you
was
water breathing.
75.
75 each, yeah.
Copy that.
All right. As you enter the berth, though the music is there, ever present as always, the dining area is empty. There seems to be nobody sitting at the moment. Carvis is alone behind the bar, and as you enter in, he's just kind of in the middle of cleaning a couple glasses and setting them up nice. And as you walk in, he's like, "Oh, I was wondering if they have any visitors tonight.
Where's the party,
gentlemen?" Well,
right here now.
I guess you're right. It's a little bit quiet here. I think the storm keeping people away from entertaining themselves this evening.
Why wouldn't it be the other way around?
Quiet is good. Quiet is preferable. As Stark will just pull up a seat at the end of the bar.
Quiet is boring. By the way, the music you've got here, is there a chance that I can audition for one of my pieces to be part of this playlist?
Oh, we have to go. I'm not even sure how that works. The tower.
Yeah. But do you know anybody that I could talk to?
I just took over.
I'll figure it out.
No, I can ask.
I'll figure it out. Look, hey, you see that shiny one over there with the scales? He's buying. Give me your strongest, most expensive beverage.
I am buying. Give him something reasonably priced, please.
Strongest, biggest, cheapest drink. And we'll take 30.
I got a good whiskey. Unopened.
That sounds great.
We'll take it.
All right. Well, grab a table. Whichever one you want. He disappears into the kitchen, comes out with a full bottle, just puts it on the table, gives some glasses out to you. Comes out with a couple, standard offerings as well, some ale. And brings bowl of some fresh bread, a few other things like that, just some kind of basic staples. That's on the house. Just always good to have something in your belly before you drink,
Very much appreciated.
Well, need anything? Yeah.
Beer? For between the whiskeys?
We have that. He brought ale to the table.
Yeah, he brought
more.
Oh,
yeah. We'll finish this first.
We're well stocked.
Right. Let's get started. Shall we have a game of it, lads?
Torque is not fully paying attention right now. He's just kind of He's got like a mug in hand, and he's just like not even drinking it. He's just sort of looking out the window at the approaching rain.
You know what, Taylor?
then.
Fine. I spent a lot of time with the dwarves. I think I could take you.
That's my boy. Come on, Flick, get in on this. Ooh.
Flick's nose is in his book right now, so he's like, yeah, sure. Tell me when it's my turn.
Come on. No, look, you gotta. What? Hey, we just had. We, gentlemen, we just had the most esoteric, mind-melting experience that probably anybody in a 500-mile radius has had the displeasure of experiencing. We have to celebrate the fact that we're still alive and sane.
Well,
one of those is debatable.
I mean, do you mean the night we had last night after eating them mushrooms we found in the forest? And I'm pointing up in the corner at the music thing, and like, eyes, ears, because that certainly was a hell of a trip that we had, and it was quite an experience for everyone. I think I learned something about myself.
I think we all had a great experience learning from each other and from our own hearts. A toast, lads, to never doing this goddamn thing again.
Now, as
Torgal
Flick,
forgot about that. I'll say, here.
as Flick was giving his impassioned speech, Dinar would like to sneakily cast Prestidigitation,
Okay.
and Dinar would like to taint Talon's flask or cup or whatever he's drinking out of to have an
Ooh.
awful stench.
The pitcher.
Not the, well, unless you're drinking right out of the pitcher, but whatever
You
you're
can alter
drinking
the
out
taste of it too. You can change the taste as well.
Let's go sleight of hand for
Okay.
this.
of. Dinar's not
versus,
actually sure if he can handle himself in a drinking
Just,
match. but-
I'm wondering if this would be Talon's just passive perception on this. If he's not actively,
I'm not actively watching, although my passive's pretty high.
his passive is pretty high. You got to beat a 17.
Oh, I rolled a 10 plus my 1 of 11.
Hmm. So Talon, you just look over at Dinar as you see him just like.
Hey now. Whoa.
And you catch a whiff just kind of coming out of your glass all of a sudden.
I Flick. I think this one's yours.
Does he care if Talon sees? That's a good question. I'm gonna ask the chat if he cares if Talon sees or not.
Ooh, what a lovely bouquet. Rotten fish.
No, I'll just take.
Yeah.
I'll just take that one. Cheers,
Way
lads.
better than that crap coming out of the bottle.
Cheers, Talon.
Apparently, you gotta let it breathe or something.
Frosty head and amber hue. There's not much that I wouldn't do for a pint of ale or smoky stout. Beer goes in, joy comes out.
Non-stinky beer costs you extra.
Grab a cask and yank the shive. Drink 'em up till closing time.
It's an acquired smell.
Yeah, for the rest of the evening, I'm gonna be hitting up AD. Can you add some spice to this one?
Yes, I
Hey,
can.
hey, Dinar, you've got a future in goblin culinary arts.
Yes, apparently I do.
By the way,
At least I'm useful for something, right?
did you get a room? Because it's raining and I don't want to sleep outside.
No, not yet.
I like the water, but not that much.
Carvis, could we get a couple rooms?
Yep.
There you go, Talon.
That was
We got
easy.
A couple rooms. Yeah,
No one else
I'll foot the bill on these ones, Captain.
very generous.
You
of
guys,
Torque.
you guys are all right. You guys are great.
on me for the night.
Even better. Thank you.
You guys are kind of regulars.
Much
now.
obliged.
You're regulars, which is weird because we don't get a lot.
Hey, I make it my business to be a regular at every pub, tavern, and bar, and every port that we
I
stop.
believe that.
At least until they throw them out.
Beer is great. Beer
Believe
is
that
swell,
too.
I'd throw my father in a wishing well, so I could wish for 1 pint more. Quaff the drink I do adore.
He doesn't like his father-in-law.
Cider, gin, and vodka, no. Whiskey's good, but don't add coke. Ale is a wondrous master stroke.
But
Hashtag not
doesn't-
sponsored. Hashtag not
that doesn't-
sponsored.
That doesn't exist in this
hashtag not
world.
sponsored.
You're only
It's
going
my
to confuse
world. It
people.
will exist where I want it to.
If ever there was anything that existed in Craig's world, it would be coke.
It's true.
I
It's
mean, yeah, it's true.
If someone walked up to me in my game and asked for a thing of Dr. Pepper, I'd say, of course that exists. Here.
He's
Except it's
"No, no,
like
no,
it's like cleric salt or something.
Yeah.
Salty cleric.
Salty cleric.
There we go. All right. So the rest of the evening, you're drinking, eating, commiserating.
Yep.
Mhm.
Say it ain't so.
Reading my book.
I mean, we've been awake for a while though, haven't we? Because we
Yeah,
haven't slept
indeed.
since we left port to go.
Well,
To
it's
the-
also
to the rooms.
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, time has been a little
You are
bit unusual.
quite tired,
but
though,
we've
yes.
been consciously awake for probably longer than a day, right?
Yes.
like a day and
so
a half.
you were given the benefit of a long rest and exhaustion removed by magical
oh,
circumstances.
that's right.
Yeah.
forgot about that.
But you did not sleep. So yeah, the
Right.
actual sleepiness has not.
We did get walled by some zombies though, so being able to get
Yeah.
some hit points back would be good.
When the sky it turns black and the land it is parched and your life becomes weathered and dull, we march to the drum of the cask button ton, for there's plenty of glasses to fill.
Man, I keep reading the same page over and over again. I'm just about ready to turn in. But D, check this out. There's an entire school of magic devoted to covering your butt. Like, I mean, it makes sense and all. I'm a big fan of self-preservation,
Yeah.
but I never considered like formalizing it like this. Like, this is crazy. Like, it's so fancy. I feel like I got to wear a tie to do abjuration. It's great. This is
You know,
this book has just got so many surprises in it, and
in most wizard circles, you have to wear a tie just to say abjuration. So,
well,
you know,
the more you know, right?
the more you know. Yeah. Yeah.
And you have to pronounce it abjuration.
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 There's a certain
Shield.
calm meaning
What a
in your
paltry
voice.
spell.
I wonder what the martial classes are doing at this time of day.
This is so true. Oh my god! That's Wizard School Specialation, hottie.
Oh, God.
All right, Tayland, the night's starting to draw near. I think we need a little game to decide if we're going to stay up
Zach, that
any
was
later
gold,
or
man.
go to bed.
Beer is grand, beer is ace. Watch me stick one in my face.
Dinar's going to pull out his little dice set. I imagine Dinar's dice set is like 3 little bone dice that are, let's say, D6s.
For convenience sake.
Yeah.
Goblet, glass, or little cup. I don't really give
would
a
be,
beer is good.
They'd be 6 pips.
6 pips. So, Tayland,
Ah,
take one of these dice.
okay.
And roll it. 1 to 3, we have another drink. 4 to 6, we go to bed now.
Okay, we're gonna do this right. I hear one of my pirate D6s.
It's fantastic.
Bought these at a convention because I had to play in a stream game and forgot my dice.
Ah.
1. One more drink.
All right, one more drink.
Beer is good, if I may help your hang-ups melt away. Mark my words and mark them well. Beer is great, yes, beer is swell.
And so are Constitution saving throws. Talon.
Yeah, alrighty. Yeah, I am. It's an 11, sir.
You are poisoned.
Of course I am. I don't like this. That means we have to do something before bed.
You're poisoned?
You. I'll call it poisoning.
I mean, yeah, technically it is.
Yep. You have drank enough in a short amount of time to have.
This is
You're
just a
starting to
normal
suffer the
evening for me.
effects of alcohol poisoning. It's not severe at this point. It's sort of on the mild side of things.
Okay, I'm ready for bed.
I don't have pump stomach prepared.
But I obviously it's to the moment you have disadvantage on
the
attack
condition
rolls and
yeah.
ability
I'm
checks.
just imagining like a single frame of animation, Talon being like, "I'm not tired. I just got," and then just immediately just face first on the ground. Like it happens so fast we don't even see him fall. It's just 1 minute he's up, and then just like one frame later he's just.
He's definitely on the wobblier side now, and more of the like.
I'm wibbly. And a little bit wobbly.
Hey, Talon, I heard there's actually some more beer up in our room.
Well, of
Evan,
course
we have a request to see the pirate dice once more.
yeah, I can do that.
Oh, they weren't
Yeah,
full
nice
screen.
close-up.
Make it full screen, Trillium.
We love our chat. We will oblige. Look at M's.
Those are fancy schmancy.
Yeah,
Those
they're like kind of
They
faux
look-
aged.
Like a bone white,
Yeah.
kind of.
I like it.
Those are cool.
Dinar, give me a persuasion check.
Sure. I'm rolling such crap.
Dinar gets
persuasion.
Or yeah, I'll give you
That's
advantage on it.
Oh, okay. That's kind. That didn't help. So it's an 11 plus 1 for 12.
Okay. So, I don't know if I want to roll this, but Talon, how easy are you going to be convinced by Dinar telling you that there's drinks up in the room at the moment when you are?
How long has it been since we sat down?
Oh, we're probably going like a few hours here. It's been hours.
And I'm fairly susceptible because I'm tired. Because he would actually be tired, and he's at the stage. If he's poison conditioned, that's just the right amount of condition for bedtime.
Yeah, you can sleep that off. I'll allow you to. It's only mild alcohol poisoning. So
Well, I
it's not-
can't-
Oh, let's go
I
get your
can't-
poison.
I can't sleep without my poison condition.
There you go. Yeah.
Some people need a warm glass of milk. I need 75% less brain cells.
I mean, that'll do it.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to hold your hair when you're in the toilet.
I got magic for that. It's fine. We ever
Dinar
have to
will
play-
kind of one arm grab like one by the shoulder, kind of pick up Talon. Gents, we'll see you in the morning. Carry him
Everyone-
off.
If you ever want to play a game of dice poker, I got my dice poker dice.
No, look, we're gonna go and get. Oh, those are very nice. Look,
All right.
Talon, right over there, underneath the covers, is another beer for you.
I like to sleep.
I'll tuck you in to
bottle.
find it. Yeah.
I fully
Reminds
imagine
me-
that Talon just like cuddles a bottle of whiskey like a teddy bear while he's in bed.
Reminds me of my childhood.
I bet it does, buddy. I bet it does.
That's very, very sad.
Oh, dang, I don't have sleep prepared.
You, I don't think you'll need it.
Yeah, Dinar just smothers him. Pillow.
I'm casting sleep.
Stop kicking.
Doc, I'm still
Oh,
laughing.
man.
I'm still laughing. If can I give him? Does he have inspiration? Can we collectively give? Because I'm still mentally laughing about that martial class comment.
That was. I think Jack still hasn't. Did you use the
No.
inspiration I gave you last
I
time?
used it. I used it when we talked to the big brain.
You did. That is correct. I will give you inspiration. for
Yay!
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I
terrific.
didn't because I thought that I remember I had given you, and I'm like, oh, he still has it.
You were
That
just
is right,
surprised
you
that I
used it.
actually used it.
So,
we never use
yes,
inspiration.
You can have that was brilliant. What are the martial classes doing?
Oh God, that's so terrific.
That's a clip worthy one right there.
Oh,
Definitely clip worthy from tonight. All right. So as you I'm assuming you all head to bed eventually, the four of you.
Yeah.
How you want to
Does Torque sleep
give
in
you
his
the rooms?
shell? Like, does he suck into his shell when he sleeps?
Not if he can avoid it, I don't think.
He's not afraid of assassins in the night.
He just sleeps on his front, so they don't like to.
He just sleeps in.
I don't know. Do you sleep in the fetal position?
I sleep.
Sometimes.
I was gonna say, I think
mean-
Talon does.
I was gonna say, pretty sure I do. Like a man.
Well,
Talon probably does. Yeah.
during his years of isolation, Torque kind of learned to let his guard down a little bit and just sleeps in a bed normally, albeit with the mattress kind of buckling under his frame. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to find one that's properly sized for
Yeah.
him. You know.
Gotta find an inn that's like, we've got some nice total size rooms for you.
Don't sit on that.
All right. As sleep does eventually take the four of you, as you are quite wearied from the day's events. The storm outside actually proves to be a kind of pleasant ambiance, as just kind of that steady rain, sort of a low rolling, thunder here and there that just kind of it gives that kind of almost that refreshing, cleansing feel as the storm washes through. Right. It's not a particularly violent one. It's not one that is like shaking the shutters and all that stuff. It's just kind of there as that steady background noise, and eventually you find yourselves all kind of lulling off to sleep. Sometime towards the end, I'll say you get in a long enough period for a long rest. But at this point, it's probably about 4 o'clock in the morning or so.
Oh, that's early.
There's a oh, hi, Dinar. What's the other guy's names? Connor's crew. You're in there.
Dinar will slowly get up out of bed and kind of rub his eyes, go over to
Give
the
me a
door,
perception check.
Okay. Finally, that's a 19 plus my 1 perception, so 20. Dirty.
You
20.
recognize the voice of Thomas Connor, the harbor master.
The harbor master. Okay.
Yes, the one who was friends with Captain Boo.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah,
in
Dinar.
there.
Dinar. Slowly open up the door.
Hi.
What's up?
You need to come outside. You need to come down to the docks. It's something real weird's going on.
Did something happen to our ship?
Something's happening to everything. Just it's real quiet outside. Like real quiet.
Yeah, but is my ship okay?
For now it's still there, but
Okay.
just I think please, the guards are gone.
Is Gary there?
Everything. No, the guards are all gone. All of them.
Talon, get up. Gary's gone.
Hush now.
Or just
hush,
rockets upright.
Down.
I ain't seen anybody. That's why I came to you. There's nobody around. The guards, everyone, are gone.
You're the only one here?
Well, no, there's I think your crew down on the ship, and there's a few people around, dock hands and stuff, but all the guard force is just gone.
So the military
Yeah.
force here is gone.
I don't really know what to make of it, but everyone's just sort of disappeared.
All right, Talon, get up. Get the others.
The pillow, toad, the brink. Hush now. There's your gown. There's the bed. Lanterns down.
Dinar's gonna walk over to Talon's bed and light up his scales and shine
I'm
them right in his
begging you,
face.
please wake me up with all my dreams.
Talon,
That's
get
bright.
up. Yeah, get up. Something weird's
I'm
happening.
not
We gotta check
done-
this out.
I'm not done not dreaming. What?
Something weird is happening. Get up.
Something weird's always happening. Look, your scales glow. It happens. You're just drunk.
Look, Gary's missing. The whole military crew is missing. We need to
Gary?
figure out what's Gary's gone.
Not
so-
Gary.
Yeah, we gotta figure this
Everyone,
out.
Not Lenny.
not Gary. Basically.
I don't really know what to make of it, but
Why?
eerie, just like silence.
Why are you coming to see us about this at 4 a.m?
Because we're the only ones.
There's no one else.
Yeah.
Just told you the gods are gone. There ain't nowhere around. It just disappeared.
We're invincible.
We're not invincible. We're the only ones that have any kind of military force left in town.
Talon,
Yeah.
even in your half awake state with your passive
Yeah.
perception, as it's something you've been keenly aware of because of your distaste for it, you realize that the music is silent.
Oh, thank.
The ever-present
gods
music
above.
in the birth is gone. The ever-burning torches are also not burning anymore.
It's dark and quiet, and I don't like it. Except the dew. It's also really nice.
And this.
Ah!
Get up. Let's go.
Could you turn yourself down?
No.
I would say that Flick and Torque have been awakened by the banging
Easily.
because he was kind of banging on both doors. He's been like, anyone there? So this would have woken both of you up as well. Yeah.
My eyes feel like they're being gouged out by daggers. This better be worth it.
I don't know if it's a matter
Of
of,
course, it's worth it.
It might be a
It's
matter
for
of
Gary.
survival. It's for Gary.
Yeah. I'm gonna need another drink to go to bed after this again.
Okay, can we just... Look, I don't really know what's going on. I mean, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening.
What?
It's all right. He'll sober up on the way. We should probably get moving.
Isn't this a problem for the Ivory Tower? Is like, what, magic? Dinar.
Listen, Taylor. They're not here. Are you not hearing me? You see the magic? It's gone. The guards are gone. It's our problem now because we're the ones that are here.
He'll sober up on the way. Let's get moving.
Wow.
Wait.
All right.
You
Actually,
said-
hey, why don't you go check, or have you been to the barracks yet?
Well, I haven't been inside, but there's usually a guard posted outside, and I mean, they're not there.
Go check the barracks. If there ain't nothing there, then go to the teleportation circle outside of town, see if there's anyone there.
Well, the gates are all locked. I don't know, key.
Wait,
Guards,
wait.
keys.
We're locked in?
Well, from that side, from going inland.
How many people are left in the town?
Sounds like somewhere between 0
know.
and 0.
I haven't been in the Predatories or the Arcane. I mean, we're not allowed to go in there, but there's no music, there's no voices, there's no lights. It's just quiet in the rain. It's
should we just get on the ship and leave? Like what are we supposed to do?
I think he wants us to investigate.
It's raining.
Well, yeah.
Dinar,
Well,
you do that magic detection thing that you do.
actually, yeah, I'm gonna quick to see if I can conjure a minor illusion in my hand to see if anything's working right now.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good
What do
point.
you want to conjure?
A little dancing bottle of booze on my hand to entertain Talon.
Let's all go to the lobby.
There we go.
It appears. Comes up.
So it's not. I sort of grab it out of and poofs into nothingness. So it's not all magic. It's just suppressing whatever the spire's kicking out.
Well, it seems that sort of the normal enchantments and the like that they put on the town here, just it's gone. Quiet.
Question. You said
Yeah.
you said they're gone. And then you said the magic torches, and then you said the guards. The guards aren't illusory magic, right? They're people?
No. Yeah.
Okay, just needed to understand.
That's-
It was a long night.
That
What's the
didn't-
point of fake guards?
I didn't say
man.
fake.
That'd be
Didn't say
daft.
fake. I meant magical.
Yeah, all right. No,
Okay.
they're rude people. I mean, as far as I know, oh, you mention it. I don't know. I think I know, but I talk to them. Can you talk to an illusion?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Well, no, I don't know.
Terrific.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so
Set
you
our-
gave him an existential crisis. That's good. Is anyone real?
Are you illusion? Am I real?
You go ponder that downstairs. We're gonna go
Ow. Okay,
figure
yeah,
this
I'm
out.
real.
Is Carvis
I'm gonna go to
downstairs?
I'm gonna. Well, no, but I mean, he's not manning the bar all night. I'm assuming he's probably sleeping in the back somewhere. I haven't checked, but you check. I'm gonna go
You're-
I'm gonna go to the garrison and see if anyone's in there.
Okay, then come back here.
His
let us know what
first
you
thing
find.
that he does is he comes and wakes us up as if we're supposed to solve all his problems.
To be fair, that is sort
Thomas
of.
Connor throws a punch at you, Talon.
Ow! That's my head.
That's a 16 to hit.
Which does get me, yes.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
Are you not listening to me, lad?
Yeah,
I came to you because there's no one else here. Are
You
you
just
daft?
said you haven't checked.
Oh, for the love of... You all deal with him. I'm out of here.
I will follow
He
you.
goes off and makes his way out.
Greg,
Tor-
technical
Torque
question.
will, Torque will follow. He wants to distance himself from that.
Technical question about the night. Did we get a full rest?
Yes.
Yeah, he said
He
we
said so. Yeah.
I thought I might have heard that, but I wanted to be sure before I started giving myself hit points back.
I don't know if Thomas will allow Torque to follow him, but nevertheless, he will leave the bar, and if no one else follows, just kind of start investigating on his own.
He seems to kind of welcome as you kind of come with him, and he kind of stops you and he's like, "Look,
I know this is weird, and I mean, the four of you don't really owe any abject loyalty to this place. I get it, but I mean, Boone trusted you, and so I'm trusting you. You seem
Whatever
to be
this
capable
is.
of dealing with stuff, so that's why I'm coming to you. I'm sure you get that part, whatever that daft boy don't understand.
Whatever is happening right now could potentially be a threat to all of us. I am
Oh yeah,
merely doing my due diligence by hearing you out for Captain Boone's sake. Now, the guards have all disappeared from their stations.
it seems that way. Yeah.
I think that Flick's assertion is probably our best course of action. Let's check the barracks first and see if any of them still remain in there.
Sure, yeah, okay. Like I said, I haven't gone inside, but from the outside there's no one around, so strange. Follow me.
In my experience, soldiers usually sleep inside the barracks as opposed to outside. So
I know, but there's always guards posted outside. You understand what I'm saying, right? There's 24 hours. They've got somebody on the outside always, and on the parapets as well. And there's nobody around, so maybe there's some inside. But why would the ones outside just all of a sudden disappear?
I'm
That's
not
what
saying it's the most logical of actions, but maybe something happened. Maybe there was some misunderstanding with the rotation. Let's do our due diligence by checking, and Torque will just knock on the door of the barracks.
all right. So while that's happening, the other three of you, what you getting up to?
I think Dinar's going to go downstairs and try to find Carvis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow after him.
Okay. So off to the sort of the side of the bar, there's like an entrance that goes into kitchens, and it's kind of the back rooms where Carvis would sleep and some of the staff there. And kind of moving down one hallway or in the back, the kitchens are empty, the bar is empty. You do kind of hear sounds like sort of soft snoring coming from down a hallway. And you get to, there's a back hallway, there's got 3 different doors and appear to be sort of 3 private rooms in there. And you can hear snoring from the one at the very far end.
Oh,
I'm going to assume that's Carvis in there. I don't know if we need
Asleep
to wake him up for
already?
this. He's asleep already. He's still sleeping.
well, he woke us up. I assumed everybody was woken up.
Thomas
Okay,
woke us up.
I know. Why didn't he wake Corvus up?
Because what is Carvis going to do? He's just a bartender. We're the ones that have the military force with us.
All right, well, let's at least confirm your hypothesis.
All right, fine. Dinar will try to quietly open the door if it's unlocked. Just to take a peek inside.
Give me a stealth check.
I'm good at these guys. I'm not good at these guys. That's an 11 plus 1 for 12.
The door does creak a little bit, and the handle kind of catches a little bit. It's like the door seems to be kind of maybe off kilter a little bit, but not too much noise. And as after kind of a little bit of noise, like it kind of opens the rest of the way. And on we can see a pretty nice looking bed actually. Not like fancy, but decent mattress and stuff kind of on the back wall. Right underneath a window that's kind of slightly open with the obviously he's listening to the rain as well. You do see kind of lit from the window the form of Carvis. You just
All right. Dinar will slowly try to close the door again without making any more noise. Yeah, Carvis is in there.
Okay, good. It's important to make sure. So what do we know? We know all of the defenses for the town up and went poof.
You know that the torches are out.
They're
You know that
magical.
the music has stopped.
Magical.
It's not a cone of anti-magic because we can still use magic.
Flick can create that great cartoon that he has.
But it's seeming more and more like something has happened
So I'll
to
go
the
to the
spire.
tavern.
I think we need to try to get eyes on the tower.
Okay.
We could see it
you
from
think-
the docks, couldn't we?
Well, with a storm going on.
Ah, crap.
Hey guys.
Ah,
Is there like a living quarters on Ivory Goods, or does she have a place in town?
I believe there's a living quarters there.
you have no idea.
He's
I
always
mean,
there.
I
He's always
generally-
there, though. So
I mean, I just assume that shopkeepers just kind of stand there behind the counter and wait for us to come back in again.
well, we're also assuming that
They
Serena
just go to
works
low
there.
power mode.
Yeah.
Serena's a little bit shifty.
Yeah, but
Kind of shifty though.
I'm not.
also her magic is not spire magic, right? So if she's got defenses and crap in the
Well, as far as we
store.
know.
It's true.
Oh, that's a very good point actually. Yeah, if her defenses are all still up and operational, at least we can determine whether or not it's specifically Spire or just kind of-
It's all magic that was up, or it's spire magic. And if it's her stuff is still up, then we might have a new base of operations.
That's
Do you think
a good
something
point,
happened at the
Flick.
Spire, like a coup?
Yeah, or someone is getting ready to attack.
The man on the inside?
Mm,
It's happened sometime after we got back, because when we went to sleep, everything was still up and running.
Well, correlation is not always causation, of course, but it did also happen right after we effectively gave them a briefing of what we saw at the ruins.
That's what I'm thinking.
So I'm going to assume that, much like many other things that seem to be happening and following us, this is all our fault.
Well, I wasn't gonna go that
seems
far.
to be the way, doesn't it? All right,
You
so
guys are going to head to the Ivory Goods.
at the Ivory Goods.
Yeah.
I think that's at least a decent first. I mean, Talon's gonna have to follow Dinar's lead on this because this seems kind of like Dinar's area at this point. I will. It's pouring, right? Like it's like a torrential downpour.
I would say torrential, just steady, like very, very steady, solid rain. Yeah, but it's not like pelleting, like heavy. It's not like stinging rain. It's just constant.
Okay, I'm just gonna hum a little tune and whistle a little bit to continually cause the rain to fall away from me with shape water.
Okay.
Just like a little
Got it.
perfect dome.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
raindrops don't fall.
So while
on my
you,
head.
the three of you, make your way to the Ivory Goods, we'll jump back to Torque and Thomas Connor. So Torque, as you are outside the Ebonguard barracks and just just kind of banging on the door. You're met with silence.
Torque will unsheath his anchor and kind of like look to Thomas as sort of like looking Thomas for approval.
I'll just try to open it. And he just like
tries the door handle.
It just opens.
Right.
Well, normally this will be locked with guards standing post, so if it's unlocked.
Yeah, that one is on me. Apologies. Right. I was a bit overzealous there.
Pulls out a decent looking scimitar from a sheath at his side. He's like,
oh, okay. We are taking these. All right.
Well, I mean, we don't know, right? I mean, what?
Yes. No. Discretion is the better part of something. I'll go in first then.
I appreciate that. I mean, I can hold my own, but you're bigger.
I
ain't got no shell.
Increasingly used to this kind of thing. It's quite all right. As Torque will step inside the barrack.
All right. Let it back here. Entering through the sort of the main like gatehouse kind of thing that leads into sort of the inner courtyard, which is just thick mud right now from the rain. Kicked up. There is like hay that's been mixing with the dirt to try and keep it from getting too muddy. But there's still just a lot of mud. There are some signs of footprints in the mud, so it does look like somebody had been moving around in the rain prior to seemingly everything disappearing, and it's like easy to see. You can see the footprints clearly. There's several sets of them, and they do appear to be leading from the gatehouse towards sort of the main door that leads into the barracks proper.
Let's press on then. Go further and see if I can find like the sleeping quarters or anything to that effect. Okay. Anywhere where anyone might be remaining.
Sure. Give me a perception check if you would.
I would do that. That's going to be a big old 23.
Nice. 23, nice.
I'm proficient.
You have a lot of experience just being in rain and surrounded by it, such that you're able to kind of drown out the sort of the ambient noise of the storm and focus your senses and hone in your hearing a little bit more. And you do hear from, as you're kind of checking around, looking in the rooms, the sort of the main area, the living area, the what do you call it? The eating hall. I can't think of the name of it from them, but
dining hall.
The mess. Yeah, the mess. It's everything's just is empty. Bunk beds are empty. It's weird. There's no bodies. There's no sign of scuffle. There's just nobody there. There are some guard uniforms and stuff that are kind of still in place. Chests that are kind of open as well. Equipment just kind of laying everywhere, but there's no guards. But you hear from a layer, like from a level below, a very, very high pitched voice just, hello.
Oh,
Is everybody gone?
Is this the kobold?
It sounds very koboldish to you, yes.
Hello.
If I let you out of here, are you going to be cooperative or are you going to make a run for it?
So you make your way down to the holding cells.
Yeah.
Okay, so down in the holding cells, you do see Kissick just kind of like leaning up against the bars, and he's just like,
yeah. Where did the guards go?
I was hoping that you might be able to answer that question, but unfortunately, it seems we're both in the dark. Yeah. Now, if I let you out of here, are you going to be cooperative, or are you...
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Kissik's mind is Kissik's now. Yes.
I'm gonna make an insight check, if I may, just to see if like
got rid of Runix. He's gone.
You should go for it. Yeah.
Why can't I find it on my? Oh, here we go.
You need some insight to find the answer.
Yeah. Roll perception to find insight.
Oof.
That's gonna be a big old 4.
No idea.
What was that you said about Ganymede getting rid of Runix?
Yes. They managed to find the it's like a charm. I don't know the magic, but Runix had like put himself in my brain, but he's gone. I don't hear his voice anymore. I don't want to serve him. I never liked him. You know what I mean?
Well, if you dislike Runix, then at least we have some common ground there. Torque is going to look around and see if he can find the keys to the cell anywhere.
There's no keys like out in the open, but there is a sort of on watch, desk that's kind of down in the holding cells area. And with a little bit of digging, your passive perception is enough. 15, you're able to, kind of find the one drawer, and it's a little bit jammed. It's not locked, but it's just kind of like just brute force, just like yank it open, and there is a key ring in there. You manage to find the key and just kind of unlock it.
What's happening?
Now,
where'd everybody go? Why is it quiet?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Perhaps while we look and see where everyone went, you can tell me more about your former relationship with Runix and anything that you might know about him, since he no longer poses as much of a threat to you. You should be free to speak candidly.
No.
Why not? We're going to be doing a lot of walking.
Creepy here.
Well, let's leave the barracks then. There's still much ground to cover, isn't that right, Thomas?
Right, yeah. This kind of makes it interesting, though. It's obvious that not everybody in town. I mean, obviously, if I'm here, you're here. What's your name? Kisik? Yeah, Kisik. If this fellow's here, then this is strange.
Only
really
those who are specifically sworn to defend the town have disappeared.
Well, I would consider myself to be a part of that, but apparently not. Strange. I am the harbor master, after all, in charge of sort of who comes in now. From sea, at least.
I don't mean this as an insult, but is it possible that whoever is responsible for this did not perceive you as a threat?
It's all taken. I mean,
after all, you are the harbor master, but that seems irrelevant if the threat does not approach from the harbor.
Indeed.
Let's continue looking.
So as you head out of the barracks, I'd say you probably would see the other three heading towards Ivory Good at this point. And so there's kind of a meetup kind of thing. So the other three, you'd see Torque along with Thomas and Kisik in tow, actually coming out of the barracks.
Hey, you freed the cabin boy. Well done.
Hey, it's our little buddy.
I'm gonna guess.
I have even more good news.
I'm gonna guess since he's with you that nobody else is in there.
The charm that Runix placed over him has since been dispelled, which means that he can tell us all about his former employer.
And what he saw when everybody went poof.
Unfortunately, not much.
They just went out there. He's got it. I mean, the guards, one walked away, and then before another one came down, that was it. Nobody came back down. They were just gone.
Dinar is, forgive my ignorance. I am not as skilled in the ways of
the Force.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not as skilled in the ways of the mechanics, the theory of magic. But is it possible that if they were all teleported, there would be some kind of trace left behind that you could find?
Only had some sort of spell to detect magic.
Well, I just don't know if it works that way. I don't know if it works that way. That's why I'm...
Dinar would be familiar with teleportation circles, which would probably leave some kind of chalk marks on the ground. But is there any teleportation magic that Dinar is aware of that would pull a person out?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure. Okay, 14's not bad, and my Arcana is 7. So 21.
I mean, that's okay.
21.
There are lots of types of magic that can, poof somebody away. Teleportation gates, dimension doors. This, an individual teleportation spell. There are mass teleportation spells. There's plane shift. There's all kinds of theoretical ways, even. So, without having a physical circle, there are multiple ways that people could theoretically just teleport here and there and disappear.
And
what specifically it would be in this case, you're not entirely sure because you haven't come across that spell personally. But just as far as your arcane understanding, it's definitely in the realm of possibility for sure.
And none of those things you just listed there would leave a mark. Only a teleportation circle that I'm aware of would leave. Physical.
Only teleportation circle would leave a physical mark that you can see. Anything else, as far as physical remains, no. But again, even with that 21, like magic always leaves something behind if you're able to catch it, depending on how sensitive you are to it or aware of it. And with the detect magic, enchantments, spells sometimes do have lingering afterglows, as it were.
All right. There's not many teleportation spells that would leave some kind of mark or burn behind. However, there's possible lingering arcane elements that I might be able to detect. So, as much as you make fun of me for it, Kissick, could you take me back to the closest that you think a guard maybe bamfed out of where you were?
Well, hey, we're right there.
Oh, hey, is that the technical term?
Front doors of the barracks. There was always a guy on guard right here, right?
Sure, yeah, let's do it right here.
Thomas kind of speaks in, oh, yeah, they would have been literally standing like right here. There's always somebody on post here. Normally, at least.
I'll stay here with Thomas and Kissick and check this out. Why don't you guys go and check out the ivory goods? I'm going to be a few minutes. Once the guys start leaving, Dinar will start casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm figuring that there's two possibilities at this point. Either the inside man has turned off the lights to allow an invasion, or something mega big is going down at the spire and they've recalled everything because they need all hands on deck somewhere else.
I feel like wizards would be tactically more intelligent than to completely abandon a post in order to support another one. Haven't they ever played this great game called Risk?
Doesn't exist in this world.
Yeah, you get one more. Haven't they ever played this real life reference?
Haven't they played this great game known as real world tactical defense?
They don't play Risk; they just play Reward.
Yes.
It's the game where you just win everything. All right. Approaching the ivory goods, you both Tayland and Torque, with your passive perceptions, you would see there is a faint glow, like a light, underneath the door coming from inside. And it seems to have a bit of a flicker to it, more of a natural kind of firelight as opposed to just a arcane glow.
Should we knock?
I mean, it's the respectable thing to do.
Boom, boom.
No response.
Fine.
Hey!
Even better. Minor illusion, one of the a beautiful air horn. Bam, 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 bam. Any response?
Magical air horn.
It should be
nothing.
called Bo's air horn, by the way.
Nothing.
Nothing. Try the door
Well,
handle. Locked, unlocked.
Yeah. Might as well try all the nice, respectable things before Torque
Yeah.
walks through the door.
Hmm.
I mean, I got two people here that can both pick locks, so that is, that's
True. That is true as well. Yes.
That's the final. That's the worst case scenario. Let's play an F.
Okay. Flick, as you try the handle, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution
Oh, right,
saving
because it'll be trapped.
All right. I'm technically good at those. Hey, dirty 20.
Nice.
20. All right. You, as you feel the kind of pulse going through your hand, you manage to pull back as there's like a little bit of a spark. So you don't take the full brunt of it, but you do get a little bit of a shock. You do take 6 points of lightning damage
From the door?
from the hand, as the handle kind of like there's a blue glow, like static electricity, and then as you move your hand away, it kind of fades back again. So yes, the handle is most definitely trapped.
Hey,
Well-
look, it's trapped.
At least we know that her defenses are still operational.
Was it a magical trap or was it like a conductor through the? Can we tell?
You give me an Arcana check if you want, or an investigation check, one or the other.
I'll take
Different DC?
I don't think it really. Oh, is it different DC?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Arcana is going to be lower.
I mean, I experienced it. I will throw Arcana at that.
Sure.
I got no idea.
I got a 12. I have some idea.
Felt less magical and more conductive electricity, like it's wired somehow, or
Yeah, that's
rigged.
that's a mechanical trap. There's a battery somewhere. The power in that's
just look for the panel to take off on the energizer,
yeah, pretty much.
Well, I guess maybe she's asleep and, trying to be peacefully sleeping or trying to prevent thieves. Is there a window?
There are windows. The front window does have the shutters closed. There's outer shutters, and there are like inner shutters as well. You'd have to go around the rest of the building to see if there's any more, but the one window that you can see in the front is shuttered.
I mean, I feel like we should be nice and not just walk over the door.
I mean, weigh that against potential calamity in the town here. We don't know how long we got. We should possibly expedite matters a little bit. Hey, little guy, can you open this place up for us?
Nicely.
Yeah, try and make it a clean cut, but
As in open the door?
yeah. And don't touch the metal parts.
We'll jump, as you're ready to do that, we'll jump quick back to Dinar, as probably about 10 minutes ish. Have you, going through this? It's been about 10 minutes, so you can enact
That's usually how
your
long it takes us to make any decision, yes.
detect magic. I figure as much. It's like, okay, so an hour's gone by for the conversation.
Yeah.
So as your detect magic spell enacts, you don't notice nothing on Kissick, nothing on Thomas Connor. There's nothing magical about either one of them. With your detect magic spell up, I would like you to give me an Arcana check with advantage here.
Okay.
I'm using it as a sort of like, this is heightening your ability to sense
Advantage
kind of the faint presence of magic.
+7. That's a 20 and a 1. Forgot 120, one is a 1. So that's a total on the natural 20 of 27.
Okay. It takes you a minute to kind of to see it and more sensing it, but there is like the faintest residue of arcane energy kind of still just dissipating, like you're just catching kind of the last fading wisps of it, as it were. And as you kind of attune to this, you look around and off, little bit off of kind of each parapet where guards would be posted, right where you're standing, there's kind of a few coming around. So there has been widespread magic of some sort. Definitely was cast or activated and is like dissipating away. Like the last traces of it are just and it reminds you very closely of that same afterglow from the teleportation circle that you just caught a sense of as Kamari stepped through. So there is indeed a similarity.
They were teleported out.
Torque,
Yes.
what you doing?
Torque is kind of brandish his anchor in two hands, kind of like a battering ram. And before he knocks down the door, he's just going to say, this is an emergency. We are not here to rob you.
All right. So you're just going for like a kind of a boom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you are in like mid swing or mid shift of whatever, thrust of your anchor, just about to kind of hit the door, all of you hear from the direction of the docks an ear piercing scream of horror.
I like to think Torque's anchor just stops, like literally just like it's like kissing the door. Like,
ow, my ears have been pierced.
that was not me.
Followed by a couple of other yells. That sounds sort of like
Our crew.
one of them definitely sounds like a Dragonborn individual.
That'll be our crew. Yeah. You guys seem to have it handled here.
Torque
Actually,
is gonna take
Torque.
off running towards
Yeah,
the
Torque,
source
you
of
and me. Flick, you get into the building.
Torque takes off running.
Okay.
Or follow us, I don't care.
As you begin to run towards the docks, we will take a break.
Our crew's gonna die.
So we will be right back. Stay tuned.
Hey Elderbrain Collective, if you've been enjoying our live stream D&D campaign and want to support us, there are many ways you can do just that and we would be super grateful. Seriously, it'd be awesome. First, of course, make sure you're following us on Twitch. Once we get our 50 followers goal, we can make our stream even better with subscriber perks. Then, be sure to follow our Twitter account. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where we post stream VODs as well as additional content coming soon. Of course, you can listen to audio transcripts of our stream on Podbean if that's your preference. Of course, you'll miss out on our handsome faces, but you get our incredible voices, so it's pretty good. You want to hang out with the collective and chat D&D and, well, everything else? Head over to our Discord server. It's open to anyone who wants to join. Finally, we've just launched our Patreon page, which is the optimum and best way to support us. That's redundant, optimum is best. Each tier gets you additional perks, including exclusive Discord emotes, monthly digital content, behind-the-scenes info and creature stats, and, for the truly faithful, you can even gain power over the PCs in-game, live on stream, and have an impact on what happens next. I think that's pretty awesome. We'd love your support. You can find the links to all of our sites on our link tree. Check out linktr.ee/elderbrain, linktree/elderbrain. We hope to see you joining us soon as a member of the collective. Happy gaming, everyone.
Whispers in the window are angry waves. Way ho, the sea of souls. Down to the mists as the ocean slaves. Way ho, souls. Way-oh, the sea of souls. Hoist the sails round the eddies and shoals. Hey, ho, it's the sea of souls. Oh, way, ho, the sea of souls. Way-oh, the sea of souls. Hoist the sails round the eddies and shoals. Hey, ho, it's the sea of souls. Hey, ho, it's the sea of souls. Sea of souls.
Greetings, wary travelers. My name is Mike, and I will be playing the role of Dinar Neurixius, Dragonborn wizard on the Sea of Souls. Allow me to get into character and we can learn a little bit more about this pale golden dragon. Being chosen is supposed to be a good thing. Chosen by the gods to serve a purpose. However, it can mean facing a life alone. I was born in our homeland, Drakor, in the east. And though these scales are supposed to be a blessing, I was reviled by so many. I could see their jealousy, could feel their stares. My own people shunned me, and so I left. I still drew stares when I arrived in Stormhaven. It's hard to miss these scales. But the dwarves were far more accepting of me. I learned I could put my magic to good use out on the seas, so I served aboard a ship, adding my arcana to their arsenal. Maybe one day I'll return home. Maybe they will welcome me as Verithan's champion. Or at least, as kin. For now, though, life among the Gungrim is good. I am used to standing out here, used to towering over this good folk. But what they lack in size, they make up for in heart.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I play the goblin Flick Dogslicer, an Eldritch Knight fighter. Once upon a time, there was a goblin named Flick. That's me. He was a good egg, but as a recently emancipated man, he didn't necessarily have the finest grasp on the rules of free society, and often ended up on the wrong side of the law. So anyway, I'm in this back alley, minding my own business, rooting through the trash, when this old guy in a blue dress and a big floppy hat with stars and crap all over it comes out of nowhere screaming, "Oh my god, it's a goblin," and starts shooting fire out of his hands at me. So I shanked him. I didn't mean to kill him per se, but, heat of the moment and all that. Now, even I knew how this would play out with the guard, so I'm looking for a quick escape. But this old guy didn't even have the courtesy of carrying a coin purse, just this big stupid book. So, yoink, and I beat feet to the pier and sign aboard the first ship that's looking for crew. Long story short, with enough time and patience, even a bozo like me can figure out a little magic from that big old book. I joined a good crew and enjoy my life as a seafaring mercenary, trying to keep ahead of the law and maybe make a coin or two for myself. The end. By Flick.
Greetings, tale seekers and story watchers. I am Devon, medieval enthusiast and D&D veteran since my 11th birthday when I received the 3rd edition starter set. Led to a bit of a collection. I will be playing the part of Tayland Wavesinger, human bard and mariner, master of the weaponized sea shanty. Oh, it'd be alright if the wind was at our sails. Tayland is a man slowly being consumed by his own faults. He drinks far too much, and has quite a ruthless disposition against those he dislikes. But he still tries to do what's right when he can. As for his goals, well, I'll let him tell you. Oh, me name is Tayland Wavesinger, and I quickly tell to you of a man that I am a-hunting across the ocean blue, with power over the sea and sky. Believe me when I say that when I finally find the bastard, it'll be his last day.
In Xanadu, did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree, where Alf, the sacred river ran, through caverns measureless to man. Down to a sunless sea.
Torque is a Tortle barbarian, presumed to be the sole survivor of the Loggerhead tribe. Even by Tortle standards, Torque is a taciturn individual, never deigning to use 5 words where 2 will suffice, and as such has been less than forthcoming in sharing his personal history with his compatriots. What is known of Torque is that he was discovered on a remote island by a passing merchant vessel, having apparently been marooned there for some years in the wake of a shipwreck which destroyed the rest of his tribe. It is for this reason that Torque holds a special reverence for Desfuna, goddess of the ocean, whom he believes spared his life in the ocean storm that decimated his kin. Having spent the better part of a decade in near total isolation, Torque is unfamiliar with the ways of the modern world, and his social skills are somewhat lacking. It is perhaps for this reason that he has chosen to align himself with allies who are blessed in the gift of gab, as he continues on his pilgrimage, the destination of which is unknown even to himself. Hi everyone, my name is Jack, and I am not a professional voice actor or performer by any means. However, I do have a serious passion for tabletop RPGs, and I hope that you enjoy this upcoming game as much as we're going to enjoy playing it.
All right, welcome back. So, as you hear the ear-piercing scream of terror emanating from the docks, and you begin to rush towards the gate, which is closed, you hear the sounds of fighting, along with a few other interesting sounds. Sounds that remind you of an encounter you had fairly recently. Sounds of the less than living.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
The gate is closed, but not locked, and Thomas Connor moves to it and begins to open it. Kind of gives you all a look. I don't know what we're going to find on the other side, but you all ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Open the gate.
All right.
Actually, as we pass through, I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Okay.
Little stealth buff there.
As you
As
enter
soon as
the
I hear
docks. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, as soon as I heard the undead, it's like, okay, yeah, time to buff against that, please.
All right. So entering into the docks, you do find, again, the guards are all gone here. There are the non-magical lights, sort of just the lit lanterns that are placed around the docks. Do seem to be lit, and there is a bit of a fog, a mist kind of rising up off the water that gives sort of an eerie, foggy feel to the docks, just adding to the eeriness, the creepiness of it all, you know. By your ship, you do see the three members of your crew, Salty Rum Rat and Kadana, are fighting off some definitely less than living, drowned corpses that seem to have come up out of the water. One stands a little bit closer towards you. The others are kind of moving in on the dock, and as you break through or as you slam the gate open and come through, it turns its look on you. You see just off to your side here, or even now as you enter, just kind of crawling out of the water up onto the docks. It would appear that with the guards gone and whatever else is happening, that the protection that they'd had on the docks has fallen as well. That radiant light no longer is present here. And with the black tide, the denizens of the Sea of Souls have now made their way to shore.
I knew this was going to happen.
Gentlemen, roll initiative.
All right, so apparently Roll20 automatically rolls mine with advantage.
Well, that's fine, because you should have advantage.
Yes, because last time I rolled twice, because I just assumed that it didn't.
Sorry, I had an old.
Hey, wow. Whoa.
Wow.
Very nice.
Oh, why did mine get deleted?
Because I had the old ones are still in there. It just didn't come up yet. So
my bad. If you got me and I got a 21.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. And I've got a 23.
Once I'm not going first. I only got a 12. That's with a plus 5.
Look at those initiatives, guys.
I know.
That's beautiful.
19 at 20.
We fast, yo.
18 on the die. Yeah, those are all pretty solid.
It's a strong opening, yeah.
Hopefully we haven't wasted all of our good rolls.
Yeah, that's it.
That is the hope.
Poor Kishik only got an 8.
We've got a lot of extra players this time around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just a few.
Yeah, we got a whole crew.
Well, not for long if we don't handle things right.
Yeah. People gotta stop getting in my way of all my AoE spells.
This is kind of like one of those missions in Fire Emblem where the goal is to like escort a really low level NPC across the map without them dying.
And they move by themselves.
I always hate those ones, man. All right. Tayland and Fleck both have 23. Which of you has the higher dex?
I assume it's Fleck.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be Fleck. Yeah, so Fleck, you are first.
All right. I will. I guess I'll go to here. Move there. I will booming blade this guy.
All right.
Ooh, that looks like it probably hit. So
27, yes. Yes, 27 hits.
So it takes 8 slashing and 8 thunder on the initial hit.
Oh, that's going to be enough. As you just lay into it and it just kind of, just solid hit. As it drops, however, there's an icky pus that just kind of explodes out of it. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Con save.
Don't want to be getting into melee.
As it dies.
Well, not much I can do about that.
No,
9.
Yeah, but your con is good.
You got throwing
nope,
axes.
that's a 9.
Well, I rolled low, so you only take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, but that's chip damage. That adds up.
All right, and it's down.
It's down, and you realize as you lay into it, it kind of like explodes, and it's like, oh. Ugh.
And
it's in my mouth.
Actually, Flick would be like,
Oh, hey, I need to concentrate on my spell. So,
Oh, that would suck.
yeah, it really would. Wouldn't it?
lost it off of a 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we're good. I still have 10 feet of movement, so I will go here. That was my action. Want to do anything else? I don't know that I do. You know what? I think I will. No, I'm not even going to waste that. No, not yet. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Talon.
All right. Well, seeing as stabbing them seems to make them explode, I'm not going to be doing that. That was my original plan. So I'm going to start making my way down the dock because I need to get making my way down the dock because I need to get a little bit closer to be able to start doing some stuff. So I move 30 feet up to get behind Flick, and I definitely, by getting behind Flick, I mean I am taking cover.
You are cowering behind the
I am cowering behind the goblin, and I'm going to pull out the old pistol, moving some salts in from the air and the moisture of the ocean into the gun to condense it into a bullet and fire a magical shot at this guy. At the I assume he's either climbing out or he's in the water.
He's like hanging on to, like
Okay.
pulling himself up the side of the moorings.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Hooray. He takes 7 piercing damage.
7.
Could have been better.
Turns and looks at you. One eye like just falling out.
How's it going, ugly? And
It's going great. No, he doesn't.
I was expecting that.
They're learning.
They're learning. I think for the time being, that'll be all I've got. I'm gonna hold off because I don't trust how easily that one died. I don't trust it at all.
Mr. Torque.
Okay, Torque is going to rage.
Yes, please.
So the electricity just begins to sort of crackle off of his body as you hear just a clap of thunder overhead.
In the mist around you, in the mist and fog around you, it kind of leaves this like almost like electric static like aura.
Yeah.
What kind of a rage is it? Is it just like a grr, arg?
Well,
Well,
I think that he does sort of what he did in session 1 when he raged, is that he always just has this prayer that he says under his breath where he's like, I am the rising tide, I am the crashing wave, my heart is yours, my will is yours. And then the magic just sort of overtakes him.
Fair enough.
As part of my rage,
yeah.
I can move up in 20 feet as part of that bonus action. So I'm going to move over here. Could I get this guy to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, he's gonna be good at that. Nope, 9.
Okay, so
Just think about zombies and undead. Not so fast.
4 lightning damage.
Well, that'll do it.
Really? 11
And
health.
he will explode though. So
Well,
I'd like
I
you to make
did-
a con save for me, please.
I did shoot him.
Yeah.
You did.
That'll be 18.
Oh, jeez. So you only take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Brings me down to 102.
A little bit of Ickard. Oh man, you're almost dead. Be careful.
And I haven't actually used any of my actual movement yet, so Torque is going to dive into the water. Let's see, 15.
That's
Swim across. Can he swim across here and then pull himself up to intercept this guy?
You may want to have a look around while you're under the water.
Yeah.
So where are you diving in?
Oh, whoops. Torque will probably dive in starting in this square here.
Okay. So you do see these two guys underwater here. As you jump in. They're just kind of like swimming their way towards. These ones are all misshapen and disfigured, and they've got like weird rotted barnacles and like tubular tentacles and stuff just like growing off of them in strange spots, but everything looks rotted.
Tubular.
Yeah. And their eyes are just like sunken in black.
Okay. Rather than engage them here on their home turf, Torque is going to attempt to swim past, climb up here, and maneuver himself over to this one on land. But as he pulls himself up, he would like to say to the others, just, there are more in the water.
Oh, you don't say.
Prepare yourselves. And then I'm going to make 2 reckless attacks against this one.
All right.
Was planning on it.
Ooh, 16?
16, yes.
Okay, so, whoops.
You're not enlarged.
Yeah, I'm not enlarged. So that will just be 17 bludgeoning damage. Let me just toggle that off.
Okay.
Over eager.
And for my next attack, 15.
15 hits.
Excellent. So that'll be another 15 bludgeoning damage for that one as well. And on this hit, I would like to use my Crusher ability to just push him down here. Hopefully try to like clear a path for the others to maneuver around.
Okay. So this one seems to be much more hearty than the other less bloated looking ones. You've like knocked a few chunks off of it and it's still just still standing.
Just bits of barnacle flying everywhere.
Its jaw just like elongates and like impossibly wide, just black.
They've gone full mummy.
Just better graphics.
They did a good job for what they had. Okay,
except for the Scorpion King. But anyway,
well,
it's product of its time. It's still good. I think we have a lot of very, very dedicated The Mummy fans in the Twitch chat right now. So you better watch what you say.
Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Come on, I love the Mummies. Like all three, man, they're great, man.
Brendan Fraser.
Even the third one was pretty good. Okay, but anyway, first one was best. All right, is that it for Torque?
Yeah, he's just gonna shout, just form up, don't let them surround us.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Tips.
I'm just saying.
So am I.
All right. Thomas Connor is going to put his scimitar back in his sheath. And one, two. You watch him, he's like, be right back. And he's going to dash into his office, his building.
Oh.
So he momentarily leaves the playing field. You didn't get the sense that he's running away. It's just like, oh, I'll be right back.
All right.
He's going to man the cannons on the roof.
I was going to say, yeah.
So where'd Kissick go? Did he just dip as well?
No, Kissick's hanging out by Dinar.
Oh, okay.
All right, Salty Gren. fighting off one of these ugly-looking dudes.
Let's go, Salty. Let's go.
This is his audition to join the party.
All right, so he's gonna make to do light hammer attack. Ooh, 22. That'll hit.
You laugh, but it's true.
5 points of damage on this sunken one.
Wait, does he throw the hammer?
No,
No,
he
he's a
can, but he uses it to melee. He's standing there just like.
Who's he in melee with?
There's a zombie next to him.
Oh, now I
There's the one
see
right,
it. Yeah.
right by Salty Grin there. Yeah.
I thought he. I just thought he was like.
Yeah, he's just one of the hammer bros, just like.
It's a bit
back.
faded because it's in the dim light, but you can see it there.
Oh,
He's just moving back and forth along the dock, just like.
That's so
chucking
cool. That's such a cool effect.
hammers around. He doesn't know what else to do, so he just kind of stands there. He's this, gnarly old dwarf, so he's just like. "Grr," spits down, and he's not running. Kadana. She has a long sword.
Yeah.
And she looks down at Salty, looks over at Rumrat. You go help Salty, I'll take this one. And she's going to step in front like this. Damned, and is going to make 2 longsword attacks. First one's going to miss. Second one's going to miss. Okay, maybe I'll take this one. You help. Dinar. They don't seem to realize that you've arrived yet either, because they've got their own little battle going on. They're just fighting away. Your crew seems oblivious to your presence.
Okay, our crew, yeah. Okay. Given the crew in front of us, the scream that we heard, can I assume that was Rumrat?
It's actually Salty.
Salty gave the ear piercing.
He's got a very
scream.
high voice for a dwarf.
Careful, I don't make that. You gotta be careful for myself. I don't make that canon.
And my axe.
All right. I know that there's things coming up, so but I don't know where. So we'll just go 5, 10, 15, 20 to get a little bit of cover there. As Dinar starts to move, he's gonna say back to Kisik, "Keep up, keep up." And once here, Dinar is going to see our compatriots engaging down the docks. See Rumrat kind of hiding there, maybe. Or maybe I don't see Rumrat. So from here, I believe I can reach. Get out and poke that guy. So to try to lower the numbers, because I've seen those guys drop a little bit faster, Dinar is going to throw a 3rd level magic missile. So from the back there, kind of lobbing it over.
Seems a little excessive, but all right.
Yeah. Well, I needed
D4s.
D4s.
The magic missile.
D4s.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Well, Dinar is going to lob the boats up into the air, and they'll come down and pelt that zombie.
Seeing
right
as you
in front
don't
of
need
Salty.
to make any sort of attack, the obscuration of the mist and fog will not will not affect your attack here. So,
but I can see it, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying, because
Yeah.
magic missile is just a hit. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's a couple ones. That sucks. All right. 4 plus 2 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Plus 5. So 16 force damage on that target.
all right. So it's gonna die, and it's gonna explode.
Oh. Uh-oh. Salty. No.
Salty needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He's a dwarf.
He's got it. He's got this.
Salty, you were the best of us.
He failed.
Oh.
Well, I mean, how much can it be? How bad can it possibly be?
3 damage.
50.
Yes!
Aha.
Surely Salty can tank that damage.
He's fine.
Maybe shoot at the ones that aren't around people.
He just kind of looks as it explodes, like, And he looks over and he sees you and he's like, kind of like glad for a second, and also gives you a growl, like a.
Hey,
he's a dwarf
jerk.
too, so he should resist the poison, right?
It's not poison. It's necrotic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not
It's
great.
black Icarus undead filth. A little bit different.
That's gonna be Dinar's turn.
He like kind of wipes it off him. He's like, oh. All right. It is time for the dead.
There's gonna be dead that come up on the other side of the dock too.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm sure
That's why I said don't get surrounded.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is not the only.
All right. So the
Vanguard.
one attacking Kadana with a rusty longsword. Oh dang, that's a crit.
Oh no, tetanus.
Donna's a dragon born. She can.
Not too bad. Only 7.
That definitely could have been worse.
She needs to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a success. That is good for her. Just saying. My encounter thing here keeps like freezing on me. I gotta keep reloading it. So. All right, the one near you, Torque, is also going to attack you with a really rusty, like jagged-looking, filthy rusted sword.
He's going to do it with advantage. With advantage.
This is true.
I did
He's still gonna miss you.
That still misses, though. Yes.
Yeah. Not very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I assume it just glances off my shell, like I just sort of duck and.
One comes towards you, Fleck, and it's going to make. Nope, never mind. 11. Will miss.
Don't even worry about the disadvantage.
Going to miss. Flick and Talon, do you see the water on this side stirring a little bit?
Oh, lovely.
Remember when I said don't get surrounded? This is why.
Yeah. We're fine.
Torque, you see another one come out of the water a little bit further down, come up on the dock there.
They're lining up like birds at a carnival.
All right. Rum Rat. Rum Rat gonna attack. She gonna use her hammer as well. Nope, that's a crit. Miss.
Oh, why did we hire these guys?
That one.
They're amazing crew
fighters.
mates.
They're crew.
They're having a bad day. We've been there.
They're good with cannons.
It's not a great first showing.
Yeah.
Kissick.
Failing their audition here.
Kissick pulls out 2 daggers. You have no idea where he got them from, or if he had them on him still when he was in prison. He has
Nor
them.
do I care to know where he got them from.
Yeah, he just has them.
Conjures them.
They're next to his father's watch. It's fine. It's totally fine.
And he's going to 5, 10, 20. He's going to come up to you, Dinar, and kind of stand back. He's like, and then Draconic says, "Blessed Dragon One, you protect me," and is going to chuck his daggers at this dude down here.
Nice.
Congratulations, Dinar. You've started a cult.
I thought he was going to stab Dinar for a second. I was like,
17 to hit and an 18 to hit. Those will
Top 10
both
anime betrayals.
hit.
Cult was
Long
always in
live
the
Two
plan.
5,
Skins.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Long
Okay.
live the Black Tide.
So he chucks 2 daggers at this rotting corpse down there for 11 damage. And then he's got 2 more daggers in his hands.
Yep. Yep.
All right, top of the round.
Wait, he pulled out 2 more?
Yep.
Or
He's got a magic item.
He is a magic item.
He's got some of them drist bracers.
Maybe. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna booming blade this cat, like so. Dirty 20 probably hits.
Yeah.
You can enjoy your 8 slashing, 5 thunder. Take more damage if you move. Then I will draw the opportunity attack.
We'll take advantage of that.
So it's attacking at disadvantage, assuming it's undead.
Yeah, so 18.
Oof. 18 might hit. Let's see.
come on, shield. Be kind.
There it is. On a 5, my AC is 20.
That'd
so
be
you
good.
missed.
Hey, thank you, shield.
All right, second
Okay.
attack.
Jolly good show.
How hurt is the one that Torque is working on? Look.
I mean, it's hard
Not
to tell
very, but the
exactly.
sound of it.
He's taken like decent chunks off of him, so he's definitely less whole than he was.
At this state of advanced decay, it's hard to tell what
It really is, especially with the
what
undead.
a
It's
healthy-
like, what is keeping him
What does a healthy zombie look like?
right?
All right. As a bonus action, I will whip that one then. See if we can finish one of them off.
Basically, as long as they're still
Oh.
moving,
That was so close to being a 20 as well.
that'll hit.
Hey, I like
amazing.
zombies.
They
They're
don't-
the best.
They don't move
That's
fast.
amazing.
Hey,
They
nice damage.
don't really.
There we go. 11 slashing on that guy.
Oh, he's hanging on. He's like, yeah, he's definitely less whole, and he's kind of like struggling to move, but he's still going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Talon.
Question for the captain: do we keep our cannons loaded and at the ready at all times?
In port, probably not.
I would say, yeah, your nautical understanding would be that would actually be a bad idea.
Okay. I figured it was a bit of a long shot, but like, man, if they were loaded, this is
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
That's
All
actually
right.
bad for the cannons if you keep them.
Yeah, I mean, I
All
know
gunked
that.
up
I
all the
didn't.
time,
I didn't
so.
know if you knew. I didn't know if you knew that.
I knew that, and I'm Dinar as a sailor, as a soldier would know.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Flick, you're in my way. Come on, man. They're lined up. Why are you in the way?
For what?
You shoot over his head.
Let him take his lumps.
That's not how water works. All right. We don't know if these tougher ones explode on kill because we haven't killed one yet, right?
You have not taken any one of them down yet. That's
No. Yeah.
correct.
I'm still not keen on getting into melee, so I'm gonna move around. Ooh, I don't want to be anywhere near the water.
That's a good point.
Ooh, maybe I'll. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on moving. And this guy right in front of me here, he is undamaged in terms of post-mortem damage.
This guy here,
The guy in front of me, yeah.
he's taken 13 damage from Flick.
Oh, he was damaged. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Flick attacked him.
And he's
then
also
moved away from
booming
him.
right now. So if he moves to chase you, he's going to take a little more.
He booming.
That's good to know. All right. I don't know. I still kind of want to do this.
Mummies
I
are
am-
greater than zombies.
I'm gonna move over to the edge of the dock behind Torque, and then I'm going to whistle a quick tune, touch a few buttons on the squeeze box to meld with the mist.
Beep, boop, boop.
To zap myself over to the ship where they can't hurt me.
As far
And
as
then
you know.
as far as
Okay.
I know. Shush, you.
Talon just mists. Yeah.
And then I am going to. So this fog, I can see them, but I have a feeling that it's going to be more difficult to hit them.
Yeah, it's not total obscuration. It's like light. They're lightly obscured.
Okay, so there might be something hiding in there we don't know about. I will shoot the one that Flick has damaged.
It's night. It's raining. It's misty.
Yeah, it's not great. I will shoot him.
Suboptimal conditions.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
13. There we go. 13 piercing damage.
So which one you go for again?
The one
right
the
here.
one, yeah, the one that had been booming bladed, the one that was.
Okay.
He's a little too close to Jannar for my liking.
Okay.
That'll be my
That's
turn.
it.
I have done everything.
All right. Torque.
Okay. I'm going to.
Also, I'm gonna duck behind the gunnel.
Gonna move myself down to here with 15 feet. Could I get this guy to make a dexterity save? The one right next to me.
Certainly. At a -1, and I still got a 16 for him.
Oh,
Okay, so he's gonna take 2 lightning damage.
2 lightning damage. That is exactly how much you need.
Hey!
All
However-
according to plan.
oh, however,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
undead
DC 5 plus
fortitude.
the damage taken. So DC 7. Ah.
All according to plan.
Very
That one
nice.
dies.
So
Yeah.
Does it explode when it dies?
for the audience that can't see what just happened there, the undead zombie had undead fortitude.
Yes, sorry.
Which, if
I
the
forget that
damage
our-
reduced the drowned blade to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw of DC 5 plus the damage taken.
I
It
forget
rolled a
that our
1
roll
for a
20
4.
that roll 20 chat part isn't
Yes, yeah. So it needed a
Okay,
7. It rolled a 4.
yeah.
I've got 25 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna move up here to this guy.
Unlike that zombie from last session that took 6, 7 times.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, so many.
This one goes down the first time.
So with my remaining movement, I'm gonna move 5 feet up and make a reckless attack against this guy.
Cool. Cool.
Just try to yeet him into the ocean.
That's the plan.
Yeet.
Baseball swing.
14.
Yep.
Knock him into next week.
This is gonna be 13 damage total.
Bam. Make a con save, please.
I will.
As you just eviscerate him. He just explodes into ichor.
23.
2 necrotic damage.
Oh, ouch, oot, ouch.
It's like black ichor just like flies everywhere.
And with my remaining 20 feet of movement, I'm going to just move up to here. And I'm just gonna call to Katana and Rumrat and Salty and just be like, fall back, disengage and retreat.
Okay.
Followed by the others.
He's given a lot of orders for not being the captain.
He's still an officer.
I'm basically encouraging them to disengage and then either fall back onto the let's tell them to fall back onto the ship because we can kind of like form up there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it this way, Devin. I don't think they're not going to listen to the giant turtle swinging.
I mean-
and friggin' anchor. Like,
Sure.
Like, okay, yep, yes, sir.
Torque's basically a first mate. He's a second in command.
Basically runs everything. You know.
He's just, he's the assistant. I just carry out your authority.
All right.
All right,
Thomas
let's
is
see
going
where
to
Thomas is
reemerge. And you see him carrying a big, hefty crossbow.
Nice.
And 15, 20, 25, 30. He only gets to there. And you can attack that one. So that's what he will do. Oh, it's a light crossbow, but it's chunky looking. So
The
that's
chunky
gonna be
light
a
crossbow.
20 to hit for
It's an older model, not as compact.
7 damage. So that'd be a good hit. I'm with you guys. You kind of get the impression that as soon as he saw the melee hit and the gunk flying everywhere, he was like, no. Put his sword away. He's like, I need something else.
You pull the tail end?
All right. Salty Gren
I ain't getting into that.
is going to run. He is going to go back up to the ship, but he's going to take advantage of this flanking here to get in a hit against the band because he ain't running. Not his style. You can use the hammer, and that is just going to hit.
Wow.
Because they have 10, because zombies. For 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And then he will just kind of shift around to that side. So he's keeping in range, but now he's got Kadana and Rumrat with him. Kadana is going to go longsword out. 19 to hit. And a crit!
There we go.
Those
See, they
both
just
gonna hit.
a little bit of ordering around and some motivation.
It doesn't have any items, so that's not going to take effect, but that's going to be... she's doing double-handed, so it's 5. Which was the crit. Woo! So that should have been 4, and then 14. So yeah, she gives nice 2 big swings and just lays into this thing, slices off a couple pieces. And then she is going to move on the other side here, just kind of moving around it to try, and they're trying to pin this one in. They're kind of heeding your advice, Torque. They want to get to the ship too, but they're also like, we're not just going to run away from this thing and let it hit us. So they're kind of swarming it, and at the same time making room for you to kind of get in as well, making an opening and kind of harrying it. Dinar. They're earning their keep. They're earning their pay.
That is good. All right. Well, seeing the one that's coming up there that Kisik already threw a couple of daggers at. How far away from that thing? Move closer. Dinar is going to take a step forward. That should be 15 feet now. And not wanting to spend too much energy.
Dinar's messages.
Dinar is going to cast Frost Fingers at 2nd level.
Ooh. I heard crossed fingers for a
He's gonna
second. It's like, Catholic.
I hope this hits.
Dinar is basically going like full Vegeta Final Flash with this. Like 2 hands come together, like fingers pointed out, like a blast of frost coming out from his fingertips towards this damned down here.
Yeah.
So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. It needs to beat a 15.
Well then. These guys, con save. 14. just failed.
fails. Love it. So it's going to
fails.
take 3d8 cold damage.
Yeah, it is.
So 3d8, so that's a good roll. That's 8, 6, and 4. I like even numbers. So 6 and 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18, and there's no additional, it's just cold.
Nice.
That is an action.
You see bits of it like freeze up and just like break off in chunks.
And I think Dinar's just going to stay put for now. And maybe call out to Kisik. Keep hitting this one. Let's take it down.
Yeah, boss.
That'll be Dinar's turn.
All right. That brings us to the dead. The dead. All right. This one. It's got 2 targets. Gonna go after Kadana, the one that just dealt it more damage. Oof, that's a 19 to hit. That is going to hit. Oh.
Who's it
Now
attacking?
takes 9. Kadana.
Oh.
Oh, she's looking real rough. She's not doing great, and she needs to make a DC 12 con save. Whew. Yeah, that's a nat 20 under con save, so
Nice.
she good, but she's hurt. She's definitely hurt. This one by you, Flick, is going to move towards you, so is going to enact.
So he takes 5 points
Boomity
of
boom.
thunder damage.
Nice.
Yep. Takes in a stride as he moves towards you. Swinging a rusty longsword at you for 16 to hit.
At disadvantage.
Correct.
Because I'm still
10.
10. That always misses.
One coming towards you, Dinar. 21 to hit with rusty longsword.
Yeah. That's
Take
good.
it. Yep, that's 9 slashing, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm not awful at these. Let's do this dice. Don't screw me. It screwed me. Well, actually, that's an 8 plus 3 for 11.
That is a fail.
It screwed me.
Okay.
What does that mean?
At the moment, you feel a little bit ill.
Yeah. Okay.
Just kind of something about this rusty longsword ripping through you. Just
Oh shoot, it's rusty. Yeah.
doesn't feel good.
Okay.
Something about it doesn't feel right.
We'll get you a tetanus shot. You'll be fine.
Whole bunch more of them. 2 down the dock show up.
Oh crap.
Oh boy.
2
Here we
more
go.
up here, up onto the dock. 1 up
Oh.
over here onto the pier.
Oh.
Tayland, you hear the side of the ship behind
Ah.
you. Crawling hands.
Ah, I knew this was too easy.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine.
Rumrat is going to take alternate Captain Torque's advice and just boop, boop, boop. She up on the deck. She's just going to kind of hang out on the deck here and just ready. She's just kind of like... Kissick.
Come on, Kissick.
He's going to move in. And he's going to go dagger. Both of those are going to hit.
Come on, Kissick.
That's 11 points total piercing damage.
Come on.
Not going to take it down, but 2
Ugh.
definitely good hits. And he's going to use his shifty to disengage without taking an attack. Because he is sneaky little kobold, he is.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Knew I shouldn't be paired up.
This is
with
what
the
you
bird.
want when he's on your side. At the top of the round, you see Dinar, actually, you would see. You kind of see a line, like a rope with a grappling hook, just suddenly kind of appear on the wall of the barracks over here. And then just kind of almost like pulling, kind of leaping up to the top of the wall. You see a black leather clad elven woman who
Serena!
kind of looks around and she's like, well, this doesn't look good, does it, lads? Need a
A full
hand.
house tonight.
Not really.
Yes, your help would be very much appreciated.
All right. So she will enter in at 15. Not too bad, not too bad. Talon.
Right. Well, which side of the ship did I hear the boarding part? Okay.
Opposite side, yeah.
So just to be clear, I'm up on the.
On the
I'm
poop
up a level. Yeah, I'm up a level from the normal
Yeah.
from the main deck, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So
you're
if
on
I
the
move
poop
over
deck.
there, I'm not going to be shoving my face into their claws. I would
Correct.
assume.
Correct.
Okay. So I will run over to the side and see what I
Yeah,
can
you're a
see.
good like 20 feet up out of the water. So you see
How many
One.
are there?
2,
Oh, that's
3,
that's 3 too
Four.
many. Oh, geez. Well, that's a problem. Yeah.
My bad. But hey, on the plus side, you
Don't
know,
worry. They'll be down in the depths below where the sun don't shine and the winds don't blow. I'll need them all to make deck saves, please.
Ooh, you're gonna tidal wave them off the side of the boat.
Yeah.
Nice!
They're in a line.
See, I was saving your spell for later by getting in the way earlier.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
So sunken one fails at 8. The other sunken one gets a 12. Come on. Come on.
Does a 12 fail or 16?
Damned gets a 16, and the other damned also gets a 16.
Ah. All right, 2 of them are gonna make it then. They're gonna be taking 18 bludgeoning damage. And if they failed, which if they didn't get a 14 or higher, they will be knocked prone, which I would assume means they are no longer on the ship.
Well, yeah, so those two are dead. They're just blasted apart.
Oh, yeah, 18. Yeah.
that also works.
Yeah.
But those two obviously took the brunt, and they're still on the ship.
They're yeah.
Yeah, that's not great. I will gust of movement my way back to the other side of the deck and be like, we got a boarding party.
They don't take half damage, right?
Yes, they would take half damage if they succeed.
Sorry, yeah. So 9 each. Okay, yeah. Is that it for Talon?
I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration at Torque over there.
All right, Torque, you get hit with inspiration.
much appreciated.
Because he's gonna be playing bowling with these things, I assume. So, and assuming,
Right.
and if I call out, we got a boarding party, you're the closest one, so I assume you're gonna be taking action on that.
Right.
Okay.
Whether that be giving commands, since that's apparently what you're doing now, or taking care of it yourself.
They're subordinates for him.
Flick,
Look,
you're up.
you can command the weather. I just command 3 guys that can't even fight that good.
All right. Start with a booming blade on this cat. Come on, hit, baby, hit. Oh, yeah. So 17 damage in total.
I don't even know if he can make that con save. I mean, I guess he can try. Yeah, no, he did.
Perfect.
Bam.
Then I will move Kyan and bonus action whip attack this guy.
Oh, thank you.
That'll hit.
Yes, it will.
Join another 9 slashing.
Man. All right. Fortitude 16. He is alive.
Sucks.
Doesn't drop to 0, but instead just kind of hangs on, barely hanging on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. That was almost a 3 for there. Like that was
I was so close.
or a 2 for,
Okay.
I guess.
Here's a question for you, Craig.
Here's an answer for you.
Torque has a horizontal jumping distance of 18 feet minimum. If I were to leap off the dock and sort of like hold my anchor overhead, could I hook on the sort of like railing of the ship and pull myself aboard, or is that
The
a little
gunnel,
too
yeah. Yes, I will get you to give me a strength check as you do.
Okay, I'm raging, so that should be at advantage.
Yeah, it's not going to be a very high DC for you because I mean, you're a beast, but
Ooh,
oh,
well, that's 9s.
Oh no.
Let's do it this way.
I slipped on some zombie blood on the way.
You rip that part of the gunnel open and like there's a little bit of a hole there, but you are hanging on like a little bit lower than you anticipated, but you are latched on. You just kind of like oops.
Fix that later.
Tore a little bit of a hole on the side of the deck.
Well, that was 15 feet. How much to pull myself back up?
I need like another 5 feet to just kind of get up to
Okay, so that's
where
20.
the railing is. So
25, 30, 35. Yeah, okay, so I can reach this guy.
so he is like 15 feet below you, just FYI.
She's on the side of the ship.
Because you're up on the poop deck now, which is the higher deck, and he's down.
Plunge.
He's
do still
just
have
above
5.
water level.
I do still have 5 more feet of movement. Can I vault over the side and just sort of like try and take him down into the water?
Do the Legend of Zelda downward thrust thing.
No, man.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Elbow
I mean,
drop
I
off the
could
top ropes.
it's just 5 feet of movement, and then gravity just kind of does the rest, is what I'm saying.
Up to you, man.
Yeah, I will vault over the side of the ship and take a swing at him and try to use my crusher feet to basically just like knock him off the side of the ship on my way down.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this.
God.
10 hit.
10 hit. Remember, 10 just
10 does hit.
Wow.
10 does
Good
hit.
thing, good thing I was reckless.
Not only
Okay.
in name of attack, but also in actual like jumping off here, like
Actions.
recklessly, just like rip. Here we go.
So 17 damage, and with the crusher feet, I'd like to move him just 5 feet away from the ship, basically, so that he falls in with me.
Okay.
And then once we're both in the water, I will attack him again. From my submerged position.
All right.
Second hit is 26
That'll hit.
for another 12 bludgeoning damage, and I'll get him to make a dexterity save as well.
Dang, he's going all in on this dude, man. That's a 7.
That's a fail. So 4 lightning damage on top of what I've already dealt to him.
So close, man.
If anybody wanted to know what Torque would have looked like in the Avengers battle for New York, this is it.
This is it right here.
I like to think that he literally just grabs the rail at one side and just hubs it, just vaults himself over, just hook, just swings himself over the railing,
So
anchor in his free hand, and just
Super nonchalant, yeah.
just grabs him on the way down.
as you drop into the water,
Uh-oh.
you see the 2 descending corpses that Talon killed are just kind of dropping under now. You also see something
Oh no.
large and very grotesque undulating towards you in the water.
No.
A swarm of very gross, undead, necrotic, drowned rats just very moving their way towards the ship.
Torque mutters a curse under his breath, but since he's underwater, his mouth just opens and just bubbles.
Salty Gren is worried about his friend Kadana. This one here. Kadana's pretty hurt. Gren's just gonna fight. He knows the order, but he's like, I can't leave my buddy. I can't do it.
Respect that.
That's what we look for in this crew.
Unfortunately, he's not gonna hit. But he's gonna hold his ground and try to give Kadana all the help that he can. Thomas Connor sees this flight and just kind of yells out, let's see we all get on your ship and get out of here.
Way ahead of you.
I'm coming with you. 5, 10,
I'm not going to stop you.
15, 20. I'm gonna shoot crossbow. That's a 16.
Oh,
3 points of damage. Not enough. Boy, friends, we need to really get out of here. The Serena up on top hears that. It's like, well, I guess I better come with you then. I feel like staying around here with these fellas. She is going to
What's the matter, lady? The great conversationalist.
run across this. So these what you see here is like it's basically like a big crane. It's like used for like loading cargo and stuff. So she's gonna run right across the top of it, like to the edge. Like she's just running. She's gonna jump off, dive into the water. As she does so, let's pick this guy here. She's going to make a light crossbow.
Oh my god, she jumps and shoots at the same time.
Attack at that guy.
probably
That's
lands
gonna
in a
hit.
3-point superhero landing too.
Taylan immediately
No,
scribbles
it's
some
gonna be
notes down.
The perfect no splash die.
So that is going to be 10 points of damage. The poison damage, unfortunately, does not do anything.
Well, yeah, I would imagine not.
So I'm picturing like a full-on anime moment where she like jumps up and
But-
does a spin first, and then shoots, and then does the perfect
Her
dive. with
sneak
no
attack
splash.
damage will do 15.
Hey.
And she,
That's-
yeah, she just like jumps off and just like basically shoots and then uses the crossbow kind of like point forward to like break her entry into the water. Just and you see her kind of break the surface over here. And she just starts like swimming quite quickly.
She's got moves.
Kadana is angry and just wants this thing to die. Nope. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Bit of a
Okay,
stalemate
she's-
there.
she's
I
like
mean-
really hurt too, right?
Is this the first time she's fought zombies? It might be a little distracting.
She's really hurt, and at this point she's gonna run. She's gonna try and get on the ship. She's feeling a little bit shaken at the moment, so she is gonna draw an attack, unfortunately.
Oh crap!
But she really wants to get out of here. That's a 9 by it though, which is gonna miss. So luckily she runs just quick enough to get past its swinging rusty blade, and just kind of gets up and just like kind of stumbles to the deck, and just like gets beside Rumrat, who kind of like holds her down, like holds her, and they just kind of look around like, this is not what I thought I was signing up for.
Craig, which zombie did Serena attack?
This one here.
Oh, that one there. Okay.
Yeah. She kind of figures that you guys, like, she's have got this one in hand. So she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go for that one over there.
Yep. That makes
Basically,
sense.
the one she's like picking the one that's on the pier, like towards the ship. She's like,
The one
the
that's
idea right
clear
now.
the way
She's
so
like,
we can
let's
get there, yeah.
get out of here. Basically,
It's
yeah.
off in the
So-
next one. Yep.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to be more of a many waves situation.
They're gonna move there. No. I'll start from the top here. So the one with torque. We'll swing Rusty Longsword at you with advantage. 21 to hit.
Advantage. 21 does hit.
For 9 slashing damage halved, so 4 slashing damage. And I
Okay.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
You got it.
Twenty-four.
24.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay.
Ooh.
You resist the rest. This one crawling the deck over here is actually going to kind of jump in, come over to help out his buddy for flanking, but he has advantage anyways. It's 12, not going to hit you.
And 10 will also miss. I mean, he's trying to attack a giant turtle from behind. I don't know what
This one's going to come in and attack Mr. Thomas Connor. It is going to filth him. It's going to miss. Is it just kind of just like Icar just kind of like bursts off of it, and unless like throws it and more just kind of like a pus bubble just kind of for the image, for all you who needed that image there.
I was expecting, I imagine like a projectile vomit, like Exorcist style.
But it's more just like the damned here is going to come up to Thomas Connor on the other side.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I meant to move up into that space to sort of tank for these guys. Oh well.
That's gonna miss. Dinar, the one that is still standing, that did not die, is going to attack you. 24 to hit.
Oh, my. Yeah.
Am I going to be carrying you on the
Wow.
boat?
7 points of slashing damage.
No, I'm okay.
You do not need to worry about the con save this time.
I'm
'cause
already.
you've already been hit by it.
Yep.
It's already going to turn when he dies. We get it.
Yeah. Salty Gren is going to get hit, or going to get attacked by this one and that's going to miss. Okay. Now, time for the rats, who
I
are
was
part
gonna
of the
say,
undead. So they're going to come. The swarm comes at you, Torque, and it is just gross.
Oh, I was really hoping that I could pull myself up before that happened, but here we are.
With advantage, nope. Neither bite is going to hit you.
Alrighty.
However,
Oh, crap.
There's always a however.
the swarm is not alone. As more of them kind of pop out of the water. And you get the sense now, as you guys are looking to see the dead crawling up, looking at the edges of the piers as well, you just see like black tendrils just starting to slowly just creep up the side.
Wonderful.
As it appears with the defenses down, the black tide is on full assault. Dinar.
Zanara's really torn right now because we need to cut and run. But Carvis is back at the bar. And if we don't deal with this threat, it's not like we closed the gates or anything. Like we're leaving him to die if we just get out of here.
Along with anyone else who might still be in town.
Exactly, right? Like, and they're just bartenders. We've seen how Kadana and Rumrat.
Yeah, this is
Salty
no
Gren deal
longer
with this.
this is no longer an escape mission.
Well, that's yeah. But we're also taking serious hits now.
I mean, I'm fine.
Well, I'm very
I've
happy
only
for
just I've only just left triple digits for HP, so.
But I don't know that. All I saw was you jump off the edge of the boat.
And then just a bunch of blood.
It's like you're
Is it
chugging
mine?
water
Is it
over
someone
there.
else's? Who's to say?
Are the gates right at the edge of the map here?
Yeah.
So could we conceivably go and close the gates? And
Yeah, I mean,
hope that-
maybe we could. My breath weapon isn't, for some reason, a bonus attack, is it? A bonus action? No, it's not. Use your action. All right. Well, this thing that won't die in front of me, I breathe radiance, so maybe that will be more effective. So Dinar will take a big breath in. Scales will light up from his tail to his throat, and then he will blast the damned right in front of him right here. So it needs to make a dex save. DC 15.
Which they're not green.
10.
A dex save, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I think. Let me double check that.
14.
No, sorry, it was con. It was con. My
That's
bad.
what I
So you're
thought.
10.
That's why, in
Yeah.
my mind, I was like, I'm going con.
Sorry, I was.
Okay, so the 10 stands.
The 10
Hooray.
stands, so 2d6 radiant damage.
I think
That's 8 radiant damage.
You just atomic breath it right through the face, and because it's radiant, it can't even fortitude that. It just
There's just a hole
in his face.
all the way through to the other side.
Yep, and it just smokes them down. Radiant, they can't get up from that.
yeah, they don't pop back.
All right. With that being dead, Dinar is going to look over his shoulder. Kissick Flick, guard me. Dinar is
What
going
do you
to
think
go
I've been doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in preparation of hopefully closing and securing the gates somehow.
Give me a perception check, please.
Okay. The zombies are already inside the city. That's good. That's an 18. It's 18, yep. Plus 1. 19.
Looking inside the gates, you see some things walking. And you're correct. These are not living entities.
Crap. He's already gone.
There are creatures coming up out of the ground. There are shapes and shadows moving over the walls from outside of the town, the port, moving in.
All right. Dang. Okay, I've already said something, so that's my turn.
All right. Rumrat is panicking. She's going to hold her ground. And she's going to rush to help her friend, Salty Gren, who's still fighting this thing. She wants it dead.
Come on, Rumrat. Summon that.
That's a nat 1 again. She's not a fighter. This is not not her thing. No, she doesn't have a sword or anything yet. She just found whatever she could because they were just loading. She's like, I got a hammer.
Probably get them on the guns.
Yeah.
All right, Kissick. I cover you, boss. I cover you. It's gonna go right up to this ugly looking one here. Momentarily forgetting about their
It's because they stay out of the splash zone.
explodingness, and it's just gonna dagger.
Ooh.
The first one's gonna hit. I don't even know if that crit will be necessary. It will be, because that's a 5. 5 damage, and he crits for another 8 piercing damage. So that thing is dead. Kissick is going to make a con save for a 12. So he is going to take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Icky. Ick. Don't like it.
Ooh, excuse me.
Talon. You see rats. Undead rats. Swarms of them swarming up onto the pier.
I mean, does it look like... Oh, I guess Torque doesn't have this under control then if they're just swarming everywhere.
Working on it. It's a work in progress.
So all right. I mean, okay, so we're changing plans then. We're actually going to fight our way back into, I guess, unless we're just going to let Dinar do his thing.
Well, I suppose Dinar didn't say the things that I was concerned about.
Yeah. And you know what? Either way, we still need the ship in functional operational condition. So, I'm going to move over to the other side here so I can get a better look at what's going on with Torque and everything else. Torque, you're looking healthy enough?
Yeah. I've been...
Question, are you resistant to lightning?
I am. Thank you for asking.
All right.
I think as you would assume so, as he
I
regularly
figured.
conjures it around himself.
I figured. It was more of a mechanical question. I'm assuming Talon knows the answer to that.
I mean, I think that's only a recent thing. Like, I think I only got the resistance at this level.
Okay. I mean,
or
I
maybe
think
level 6.
I think it's still a fair assumption for
Either way, it makes sense, right? Like, he conjures it out of himself.
I will have lightning crackle between my fingers and eyes as I'll somewhat levitate in the air just a couple inches with the wind. Call up to the sky as the storm is, of course, raging, I believe, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that storm is mine
on
now.
cue.
And we're going to pull some lightning from the sky onto just all of that. Just all of it, including Torque.
All right. What kind of save is that?
It is going to, I believe it's Dex, which means you'll have advantage on it.
Danger.
Trying to play the thunder here, but it doesn't want to play for me.
I'm hearing it.
Is it coming through for you?
I'm hearing tons of thunder.
Yeah, okay.
It is Dex, yes.
It's not coming through on my end at all, which is weird, but... All right. You're you're thundering you. I was trying to get my thunder.
Yep. Hang on, let me roll my dex save.
Thunder growled like demons and the lightning stabs the wave.
That's going to be a dirty 20 on my dex save.
All right, you will take half damage, my good man.
I will take 1/4 of that damage because I am resistant.
So who is this? Who is the targeting?
It's doing the. I'm hitting the as much as I can. So the rats, Torque, and the zombie. I can hit. I can hit all of them. Like if I target Torque,
okay,
I can hit all of it, which is what I'm
use him as your conduit, right?
I'm using him as a lightning rod.
Got it.
I see the. I think Torque sees like from below the surface. He sees the electricity crackling overhead, and I think he literally just like holding the anchor in both hands, like sticks it up out of the water and the lightning straight to the anchor.
All right. Well, this one's gonna get obliterated.
Nice.
No point even rolling save on the fortitude because that damage is just.
Oh, also it would be
toast.
because it's a storm that I've already conjured. There would be an additional 3 on top of that.
Oh.
Okay, so this one
I'm taking control of the storm.
This one rolled a 17 on its saving throw, so it's half damage for that.
Oh, that 3 means
actually,
Torque takes an extra 1 point of
Sorry,
damage.
that should have been a D10, but it's fine.
I'm never going to recover financially from this.
So the total's 36.
Oh, jeez.
That was a hefty call, lightning. I got a 9, a 5, a 10, and a 3 plus another 9. Like that.
All right,
that's a solid hit.
Got a 12 on their dex save.
That's a fail. 36 lightning damage.
Wow.
Okay.
Pulling out the big guns.
You just obliterate the swarm.
Now, is Dinar
fry them all.
technically okay? Is he actually where he is on the map right now?
Where?
Right.
Who? Dinar? Yeah.
That's as far as I could go. That's 30 feet from where I
Okay,
was,
so this is going to be DM caveat here. Would you say he is? Would you say he is within hearing range of me, given the fact there is a storm raging?
Fair question.
I'll put it this way. I'll get him to roll a perception check as you yell.
Okay.
So Dinar, give me a perception check to see if you can hear over the storm.
All right, so this is either 11 or 9, so it's 11.
So probably not. And you might be
All
here,
right.
but it would be like, what the hell are you doing? The queen want what for breakfast?
All right. I'm pretty satisfied with my lightning blast. I think that'll be it for me.
As you should be. That was epic, man.
I was
That's 2.
I think that is probably the most damage I've ever done in a single round, like ever.
We did it with the power of teamwork.
36 is a pretty nice chunk.
Am the power.
You did it by attacking a teammate.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little friendly fire.
That must be the key. Friendly fire is the key.
I took 9 damage from that.
Wow.
That was a lot. Is that more damage than you've taken from the zombies?
More than zombies.
I mean, the zombies it's been sort of a death of 1,000 cuts so far, but I'm still in the high 80s. I'm all right.
All right, Flake, you're up.
All right. First up, I'll booming blade this cat I'm standing next to. Ooh, just a squeaker. But he can enjoy 14 damage.
He will enjoy it. Ooh, it's so close.
He's close, huh?
Mm.
All right, then I will bonus action attack him again.
12 hits, as we're told.
10.
All right. Undead Fortitude. Here we go. That's a fail.
Perfect.
He down.
I like to
will
think that
show-
whenever Flick kills someone with booming blade, it's like in Castlevania when the demon gets hit by the whip and then it just swells up and explodes.
Yeah. All right, so I see there is a rat swarm over there, crew tied up over here, with this guy they just can't kill, and more coming on the pier. I'm going to shout over, "Hey D, what's the deal?"
Can I
I'd say
respond in
Dinar's
these
a fr-
situations?
You can get like a word off on free action when it's not your turn. I'd say like something really, really short, like a no, a yes,
What is
Crap.
Dinar's response?
What's your deal? No.
Choose
Dinar's-
a word. This is your wordle. Choose wisely.
I think Dinar's response is
Has to be
just
5 letters.
Okay, that's what you get. Like,
yeah.
I get all right. In that case, I'm going to go and
I mean, you can give me an
cover-
insight on that if you want.
No, if he's hedging, then I got to cover it back.
Like
So
essentially,
I gotta move down to there. I'm gonna block his escape.
I imagine that Dinar is standing there with the 2 doors in hand, looking through the gap, and he's like,
All
not
right.
good.
Actually, you know what? I can move. I can get up next to you, so I can get a look out there too.
You'll
And I-
see exactly what he sees. Like there's shadows swarming the walls. There's things coming up out of the ground.
So yes, last thing on my turn, I'm just gonna give him a slap on the arm and point to the ship.
All right, Torque.
I will cover
All
the
right.
retreat.
I've just got one guy left down here with me, and I imagine that the lightning softened him up. So let's do a reckless attack with the old anchor.
Oh.
That's gonna be a nat 20.
Woo!
That ought to do it.
So that's going to be 16, 17, 18 bludgeoning damage. For what it's worth, anyone that attacks him after this other than me gets advantage. But is he still alive?
He is.
All right. Well, good thing I have 2 attacks then.
I guess so. I mean, different battle music. That was lame.
And a 12. Bit of a far cry. But that still hits, right?
12 hits, yep.
All right, so for another 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, let's do his con. Da-da. Oh, he's gonna fail though because it's damage taken +5, so he is done.
I just like
I'm happy these ones are less durable.
I just hook him with like the crook of the anchor, then swing him and like slam him into the side of the ship. So like Talon and Kadana just feel the ship lurch for a second, and then they see. And then they see Torque beginning to haul himself back up onto the deck of the ship.
They hear the undead version of the Wilhelm scream.
So I don't have a climbing speed. I don't have a climbing speed, which means that I can only climb half of my maximum movement speed. So that would be 20. Is that enough to get me up? Or
yeah, I mean that'll get you 20. Will get right up to the poop deck, like just like hanging. You can kind of just get up, I would say. So
yeah, Torque you see just a big clawed hand reach and just haul himself up as he's pulling himself over, just dripping with seawater and rat viscera. He just looks over at Kadana and is like, "Are you injured?"
She's very clearly is. And she just kind of looks at me like, "What do you think this blood is?"
How bad does it look?
She looks rough. Yeah, she's bleeding from a number of places and it's not looking great.
Get below deck. We'll keep them from coming aboard.
Yeah, okay.
Pat yourself up.
All right. Salty grin.
Hit the dang thing, would you?
17, which is
Hey,
the
that's a
light
hit.
hammer. That's a hit for a good old 4 points of damage. Oh yeah, just slowly wearing it down. At this point, I think at this point he's gonna try to run up now. He sees what's happening, so he'll take the chance here. Ooh, 17 press longsword.
Oh,
He's gonna take 11 slashing damage.
Oh
so
boy. Ooh boy.
yeah, he's up there, but he's not looking great either.
he's left Rumrat there to fend for herself.
We're gonna need a bit of a triage afterward.
He's gonna save on his con save though, so all right. Thomas Connor. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Load up his crossbow, take a shot at this one with Rumrat. Try and take it down if you can. That's a crit.
Nice.
Natural
Here
20.
we go. Here it is.
Very nice.
14 points of piercing damage.
You love to see it.
Oh, so close.
No.
Not enough. So
No.
close. So close. Oh. So close. All right, Serena. Let's see. What did she get to?
I know that game time only 6 seconds has passed, but she's been under there for like 20 minutes now. Real
Get
time.
there. All right, so she's gonna get. Yeah, so she's gonna get. Obviously there. And she will pull out her crossbow, or just she kind of reloads it as she's going, and she'll take a shot at this guy. 13 will hit because they weak as poop. And the poison does nothing, so that's 4, which will she'll add her sneak attack damage to that.
Oh,
That's pretty
Extra
good.
17. So this got to be I don't even think he can make that.
Well, he almost did.
Yep. So, all right, that'll
Careful
do
what
it.
you wish for.
Yeah, that was close. And she will bonus action dash. 5:30. Kanana is going to get below deck. She's out of the way. The dead, they just keep coming. This rat swarm is going to hop back into the water.
Or whatever he's doing, better hurry. You won't have a ship to come back to.
30.
Yeah.
And that's all that are on deck right now. You do see the water moving around you though still, and there are enemies coming. Dinar, you see some attention is being drawn your way just as you're standing in the gate there. And it is your turn. You see shadows already kind of moving in like less corporeal
Not
entities.
Not to ruin anybody's day, but I see 2 damned right here and here, surrounding this dead sunken.
Oh yeah, that's right. There are some there.
Let me zoom out.
Thanks for showing me that.
Bro.
I forgot about them. Just get there.
Oh, jeez.
You can get there. I couldn't see them because I had my rats coming there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 23 against Serena for 8 slashing damage, which she'll take. She will make her con save. Ooh, that's a fail.
I'm sorry.
So she's like, feels a little bit off from that. And the other one is going to attack Rum Rat and miss. All right, now Dinar. After you tried to kill the party, it's your turn.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm known for, right? All right. Seeing the mess on the other side, Dinar's just gonna shake his head and look at Flick. I don't think there's anything we can do to save them. We just gotta get out of here.
Yeah. And Flick just again, go!
Yeah, Dinar's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and see the new friends that have popped up on the other side. Dinar is going to... Let me take a look. I haven't cast this spell yet. Dinar is going to pull out a little drop of giant slug bile. And he's going to kind of conjure up this sphere in his hands, and then he is going to throw it. I need to be...
He's going to cast P.
He's going to put it right there. Does that reach? No, he's going to put it right there. Dang it. He's going to put it right there. There. He's going to put it right here. Let me mark that again. Right here.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna pop this so that you guys can read it.
Oh yes.
So a 1 foot diameter ball of emerald acid is going to streak to that location I just pointed to, and it's going to explode in a 20-foot radius. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 10 d4 damage, acid damage. So it won't hit Serena or Rumrat.
Well, the rat's got a nat 20 on their deck save.
Crying out loud, seriously?
The one damned is gonna get an 11.
Okay, that'll fail.
And the other gets gets a 19. Well, it gets a nat 20, but it's -1, so it's
all
a
right.
19.
So let me roll the damage. This is 10d4 acid damage. So that's a 4. A 4 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Plus 2 is 16. That's half of it. That's another double 4. That's nice. A couple. Oh shoot, that's a couple ones. Okay, so what did I say? 16.
Yep.
16. Plus 8 is
24.
24. Thank you. 25. 26. 27 damage total. 27 damage to whoever failed.
Half of that for the others.
Half of that
which
for
will
the
be
others.
13.
Yeah. 13 acid damage.
Okay. So the one that failed takes another at the end of its next turn.
At the end of its
takes,
next turn, will take another 5d4 acid damage.
Okay. The other two don't. Though. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's right. That didn't down any of them. That's okay.
Did not.
All right. That's Dinar's turn. No.
Okay.
No. Wait.
Oh wait, there's more.
There's more.
I'm gonna throw my power surge on that if I can, if you'll let me after the fact. It's just another
Turn's
3
not
damage.
over yet, so
It's 3 damage to the one that took all of it, and I guess 1 extra damage to the other 2.
okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Rum Rat's gonna run. Run Rat. Rum Rat's gonna run from the rats.
Rum away.
That's smart.
Yep. And she is gonna take an attack of opportunity from
Oh,
this
that's
guy
smart.
with his rusty.
Ugh.
But she needs to get out of here, so
Oh,
they
they're gonna
are squishy.
kill our
Disengage!
friend, man.
Disengage!
They don't know how to do that.
They're panicked. They're like the one that have her right now. She's just very panicked and it's like, get out of here.
You crew rum, you crew rum.
And she fails her con save.
Oh.
Is that 2 of us now that are, or 3 of
3.
us?
Yeah.
Kadana, Rum
She's
Rat,
just
and-
gonna run right in. She's gonna get under below decks as well and start getting things prepped. Kissick is going to 1, 2, 3. Just gonna dash. Just run.
Yep.
Talon.
All right. Oh, jeez. Well, I've still got my lightning going. I have harnessed the power of the storm. And I've encompassed basically the entire map, so I don't even need to move. I'm just going to turn my attention to the rats and zombies over there, eyes flaring with lightning. Reach up to the top and call one more down right on the dock there so that I can hit both the zombies and the rats.
Hey, you moved my water pike. Leave it. My boat pike.
Yeah,
Okay.
right here.
So deck saves
So-
for these guys.
Dex saves players.
That's a 13 for the rats.
Ha!
A 0.
That's more like it.
That's hard to do.
You love to see it.
15.
Ah.
A 0. It's a 1. Not 1.
Well,
with a
we got
negative
most of
1
the
modifier.
most of the priority targets.
Arise, storms!
Now to clarify,
North winds blow, south winds blow, typhoons, hurricanes, earthquakes.
So what are we looking at for damage here?
We are looking at 23 lightning, and then half on a success.
All right, so the rat's dead.
Noise.
I am the storm that is approaching.
This one's dead.
Torque sees the lightning come down. Is like, whoa, this party's getting crazy.
Rain pelting against my body and loosening
23.
itself upon my
Half 11.
wonderful body. I am a god of storms.
All right. That was nice, man.
yeah.
Halen pulls the devil trigger.
Taking advantage of the fact that the storm is just there. You're like,
Yep.
pull it down.
Yeah, that's my thing.
All right, Flick.
All right, Flick.
I'm assuming wait, that's Kalen.
Yeah. I think I'm fine. I'm enjoying the standing on the ship, not getting hit, and just obliterating everything around me with
Now-
lightning.
Just, Talon, didn't you add an extra 3 damage because there was already a storm? last
I included that in this roll.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Good.
I'm basically marking it as a 5th level spell, even though I cast it at 4th because of the extra die.
Makes sense.
I remember to do it this time.
Hooray. All right, I'm going to move up to the gate.
Yeah, don't be expecting 36 every round. That was an anomaly.
I'll use my free object interaction to pull it closed.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Arcane Lock on it.
Oh.
Well.
Nice.
I will allow any of us and any living residents of the port to pass through it.
Okay. Yeah, when those zombies start picking locks, watch out.
Yeah. So that is the rest of my movement gets me to here.
Zombie
Yeah.
rogue can still pick locks.
And I'm just going
Just sticks its broken bone and finger like into the lock.
Do they still have to like open the door to go through? Like the people who are permitted?
I'd assume so.
Yep.
Yeah. They can't just like they can't.
Right.
But it will remain. It'll lock after they close it again.
Yeah.
It's kind of the key. They can pass freely through it though.
Like
Otherwise, I'm done.
it's key card entry.
Yeah.
Electronic lock. All right, Torque.
Okay, so Torque is gonna break out into a run. So 5, 10, 15. From there, he is going to leap off the deck of the ship for another 15 feet, landing squarely on the corpse of this zombie here.
Ugh.
Just with a crunch, and then he's gonna just wheel around and smack the remaining damned, trying to knock it into the water. I'm going to attack recklessly.
Yeah, you are.
So that's going to be an 18
Mm-hmm.
for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Still up.
All right, well, with my pressure feed, I'm going to push him back into the water.
Okay. He is getting knocked off of a ledge, so I'm going to give him a save. See if he can hang on or not. But it's a deck save, and that's I'm going to call that a fail, so he drops into the water.
And I still have 10 feet of movement, so I'm going to move up here and just, in both hands, just with my other attack.
Oh.
Torp smash. 16, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll be another 11 bludgeoning damage.
Con save. Fail. He done.
Like one.
And then just still holding the anchor in both hands, he's just going to look over his shoulder, and Serena's just going to see Torque, just wide, bloodshot, yellow eyes, just go!
No, it's more than one he fails by because it's 5 plus the damage taken, so he actually has to get
Oh, I see.
higher than that. Yeah.
I see.
So yeah.
But yeah, he's going to turn to Serena and just growl, go!
All right. Salty Gren is from the deck side is unlatching the moorings, just cutting ropes basically at this point. He's like, screw it, we're not untying. He just goes and just cuts ropes.
Yep. We can.
Whatever your pay.
Rope's expensive, man.
We both jumped to the
Shows
same.
me blood.
Lives are more expensive.
blood.
May the spirit of Lindy Beige haunt you for the afterlife.
35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Thomas Connor gets on deck. Serena is going to shoot at the rats and then get on deck. 15 will hit. 25, so 5 piercing and 25 poison, and they are not immune to poison damage.
Hey.
They are not
So
immune to
that-
propaganda.
25, 30 damage from that. And she will add her sneakity sneak 4d6 for an extra 13 points of damage.
Does she shoot like a volley of arrows that hits like multiple rats, or
Yeah,
or does it like go through? She shoots like right
Just
down
like-
the middle. And
yeah,
skewers,
it's
like
like
three
a big-
rats.
It's a big skewer, yeah.
And then she will get up on deck and just kind of take her position up here. She didn't take it out, but man, that was some serious damage. The rats will. They can't quite get to you, Torque. Oh man, they're so close. Torque, you see shapes in the water coming over here.
My goodness.
Dinar and Flick, you see a couple over here.
Oh,
Talon,
man.
see more coming from up in this direction. You see the water just moving. Like there's black things coming up.
It's
Sides
roiling
of the,
and churning.
like it's just yeah.
New objective: survive.
yeah.
Dinar.
Well, Dinar's not stupid today. So 5,
So-
10, 15, 20.
There's one pack of drowned rats here. I'm assuming so you guys are like you're getting on board and getting out of here. That's your goal right
the
now, or
goal,
what's
yeah.
okay.
That's what the captain says. That's what we're doing.
15, 20, 25, 30. And Dinar will dash. And of course, because I thought we were going to have a fight today, I got rid of Expeditious Retreat in favor of Frost Fingers. So I will
yeah,
dash.
it's not terrible.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get to there.
I suppose you got haste, do you?
No, I don't have that. And that will be Dinar's turn because I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Kissick is going to go up on the scaffolding here, basically these crates. He's going to turn and look at the rats, look at the 2 daggers in his hand, shrug, and chuck them at them.
Good Kissick.
23 will hit, 6 will not. For 6 piercing damage. Oh,
Ah!
so close. It is like barely any of them left, so they're medium now.
Ooh.
And then he is going to leap onto the ship. He looks at the screen and goes, "We friends, friends, quick." All right, so top of the round. Altogether, what's as a group? What's the plan here? We got so Torque. You look at there's like a couple rats left. There's like a handful of them. You could probably step on them and kill them.
But there's more approaching, right?
But the waters are swirling. There is stuff is coming. It's still raining. Like the storm is still going.
Like, assuming that Talon can sort of be on mop up with lightning while the rest of us get aboard ship and pull out.
Yeah, Torque will look to Dinar and say, "Unmoor the ship, Captain. I'll catch up with you."
Roger that.
What?
Okay. Flick, what's your max you can move in a turn?
Well, let's see. I could move 30. I could dash for another 30. I could Misty Step for another 30.
Oh.
Okay, so you can get to the ship.
I can get, yeah.
Okay, Dinar, you can get to the ship.
I can get there if I dash, yeah.
Torque, you could probably give me an attack if you want, just to take out these rats and get to the ship.
Yeah, sure.
We don't need to do a full round. I think for what's left here.
I'll make it
Given-
reckless.
Of course you will.
Good thing you did it.
25?
25. Yep.
Yep. Okay. 11 bludgeoning.
For the 1 hit point they had left. Yep.
I just like as I'm
not
running
even
towards,
kidding.
as I'm running back towards the ship, I just sweep them all off into the water as I'm running by.
That swarm had 50 hit points. It was at 49.
Yeah.
It was like 1 rat left.
And Torque will just wait for Flick and Dinar to board before he gets on himself. He's basically just standing guard in case anything else tries to intercept.
Okay. So as you guys get on, kind of kick the gangplanks off, get on board, and it's by no means are you clear as you start to move the ship. You do see like things swirling in the water, and they start to come at the ship. But with there's a little bit of wind, so you do manage to get some sails up, but your crew has already kind of headed under to get on the road, get on the oars, and add as much manpower as they can to get out. Anything else that you guys want to do to add some speed?
Torque will run below deck and take to the oars as well.
I'll get up topside and sort of act as spotter and find the clearest path for us.
Okay.
Halen, you got a gust in you?
I am the master of the storm. Yeah, okay.
The Talon gusts and Dinar's on the wheel. Or on the helm.
The lightning dims down somewhat with a little whimpering. And then the wind cascades out.
All right. As the ship slowly at first begins to pull away from the port, you can see now just shadows and black tendrils irking their way up out of the water. The defenses of Ebonport are down. And for the moment, it appears the port is in danger of being consumed, but you have escaped with some crew and some new, well, temporary crew perhaps at least, but some friends. What awaits you next? Guess you'll have to find out.
I'm sure that they will find a way to get out of there on their own.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they're already dead.
The radiant,
we held them
as the radiant dawn sails out in shadowed dusk of the storm, you all gain a level.
Oh, damn. Very excited.
So level up. You guys can roll your HP if you want.
I get cutting words.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one, huh? All right, let's see what the hit point fairy has in store for me.
D6 plus con, right? Or whatever plus con.
It's your hit die plus your
whatever your hit dice plus con is.
Oh, look at that.
You just have this after 15 more HP, buddy.
Torque just gets max. Like
Torque, who already has double the
my
XP
God.
of most of us, just rolled a max on his hit dice. 15 added.
Jeez.
Wow.
Do I increase my constitution this level so that I retroactively add
Yes.
another 8 hit points on top of that?
No, take the tough feat.
Increase of 7. So I'm at 55
oh my goodness.
myself.
All right.
You have more than
And-
double mine.
Torque's just gonna become like unkillable. It's just gonna be like
As he should be.
Like your con bonus is only 1?
his shell is made of adamantium.
He's an Eldritch Knight. He's very mad.
Oh,
Not only that, I had a really
oh.
bizarre stat array. I've got a bunch of 12s, like, and then 18. So I was like, okay.
Did you roll a 1? Oh no. If you roll 1s, you re-roll. Just remember,
Yeah.
you guys. So.
I did roll a d6 because Flick has taken his first level of wizard.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
You've really been
I've been
nice.
putting in the time on the books and
catching up on your reading. Yeah.
yeah.
So Flick is now a fizzard
Yes.
or a whiter.
I rolled a 4 for an additional 7.
Neither of those sound good.
No, I know. I was like
Oh wait, what did Talon roll?
a Flightsard. Did Talon roll?
Yeah, no, not yet. Let me.
Yeah,
let's
not
do it.
rolling yet.
There we
Talon
go.
is the lowest of all of us, right?
Oh yes!
And
two
Talon
max
rolls
dice.
max.
Wow.
And we got 2 max hit point
Oh
rolls. That-
yeah.
Well
Pretty at
deserved. Well deserved.
119.
I knew I was throwing you guys into like some serious stuff there. I knew that too. I'm like, this is gonna be tough.
Hey,
It
you
was
didn't
a challenge.
expect a 36 damage AOE now,
That
did
was clutch, man. That was
awesome.
that was clutch.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
happy that worked.
No, you guys pulled off some awesome tactics and some significant damage there. So well done.
We need to come up with a name for that maneuver, Torque. I feel like that's going to become a
Yeah.
regular thing.
I think the
Mhm.
lightning rod is pretty fitting.
It is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I think I might be boring and just cap my strength at this level.
I mean,
All right. Well, as our adventurers reading Dawn decide what to do with their newfound level and powers, and as the ship sails out to sea for a bit of a reprieve from a gruesome fight, that is where we will end this week's session. We'll pick it up from there next week. So, see you next time. Stay safe. Happy gaming, everyone. Don't get hit by lightning.
Thanks for joining.
Bye bye.